Well, I think Rusty wants to go outside. But the landlord is working on some things in the basement again, which I gave him an earful about that. All right, so as far as Molasses goes, I haven't seen her here, so good morning, Carolyn. To be free, how you doing today? Actually, even so, I mean, what Molasses is what, like, just a smaller channel than mine. I can't help that people go over me because they all want a piece of the pie. Just like the intro song that Jefferson says, a piece of the pie. Oh, the thing is, 10 a.m. isn't really that much of a good time for streaming for most people. So, good morning, Tiger. Hello, Lee. That's okay. And we all know that I will be bringing in a lot of her views because my channel is a little more interactive than hers. That's okay. Good morning, Noodles. Okay, let's get the panel open. FRP is the link. FRP is the link today. And I'm looking forward to having a nice morning show this windy morning. It is very windy outside right now. I can only guess what the wind chill is. Not exactly too nice. Oh, by the way, I gotta bring this monitor up on. This thing is a little. Yeah, I gotta tighten up the screw. I gotta tighten up the screw in the back. Okay, there we go. I need to maybe bring this thing up a little bit so my wrist can get underneath to work the trackball. I drove the tractor trailer truck not live last night, but off camera. And was I pissed. I finally got my generator I was supposed to pick up. I finally found it to deliver it to the other location. To my dismay, when I tried to turn it in, I kept missing this stupid driveway. Finally, I just went through my hands in the air, had abandoned the job, and paid a $12,000 fine in the game because I couldn't complete my delivery contract. I was like, this sucks so bad. I was like so sucked. Why is that my man? Well, Angela wants to know. Well, good question. Bradley says, Tiger Kitty said, good morning. FRP, Tiger Kitty, you want to come on up this morning? My coffee cup is going to be delivered today. It's out for delivery today. If that was going to come yesterday, I guess it got a little bit delayed because of the holidays, but it's here today. It's going to be here today. Yeah. What's a different question? Okay. Well, it's like I said, So it's Thursday morning. We do have Turtle Wow gameplay tonight for the reasons that normally would be Retail Wow tonight. But because of the fact that tomorrow is the convocation,
Oh, yeah!
We have to do it tonight. It's Turtle Wow. And yes, my gown fits. So that's good. Yeah, like I said, your muchachas stick out real nice. Yes, they do. Okay, so thank you so much, Andrew. Much appreciated. Oh yes, definitely.
Give Krista a passionate kiss from me. Dear you.
Okay, thank you. I will. Now, by the way, speaking of memberships, gifts, I want to remind you guys that we love it so much. If you would please consider renewing your memberships. We gift them out, but if you renew your memberships, it's an automatic thing. You don't have to worry about saying, did I donate this month? I mean, the membership is $2.99 a month, and or the $5.99, whichever one you want. We have two of them. It shows your allegiance to the North American Snow Green program, and that's the nice thing is that you can gift out memberships, and it helps too. For example, I can give out 5 more free. Let's go. Let's free. Well, we're going to be the 5 to get the free ones this month. Zach Holland, Dog over 282, Digital K, Nicole King Gonzalez, and Skunk Hunt 42. Congratulations, everyone. That's right. You don't know them, but they're new people. That's the whole point, is to get new people to come on the show and be part of the program. That's the whole point we do them. Maybe they could all say hello once in a while. A lot of passive viewers. New people. Subscribers. They're subscribers and new people. I don't know what a 304 is. I know what a troll is. Oh, wait. But still, they're new people. Just remember, memberships help keep the channel running. Because they, as I said, show your allegiance to North American Snow Queen Palace. It shows your long-term support of the show. How you doing, Dabs? Good morning to you. Oh. Rambo never lost his wrench. I never took his wrench away from Rambo. Galaxy Eye says, Andrew, why don't you... Alright, so what's coming up? It's Tiger Kitty. 1 minute. Let me go my cursor over there. Where is it? Right over there. We show. I got it. At what one? Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning, Michelle.
Let me just go ahead and give you a co-host so you can help me out here.
Okay.
So anyway,
Oh, it looks like most of your chat is blocked at Parasolos. I don't believe I am.
What's that?
I said a lot of your chat is blocked at Parasolos.
I don't know why. Is Parasol here to ask?
No, I haven't seen him.
Oh. Well, when he comes around, we'll ask him, because I don't know what's going on. If it's him that's doing it, or one of his mods, or...
Oh, Bradley's not blocked, so he's okay.
The streams are cool. Okay, well, I never actually watched the streams. I think I dropped in once or twice.
Yeah, he's usually spirit hunting. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. So
are you ready for tomorrow? Are you all ready for tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm all set for that. And I'm still a little bit cross at my landlord for reasons we talked about off camera. He's going to finish fixing it today.
I didn't talk to you off camera, Michelle.
He had some untrained guy working the pipe out in the basement, and unfortunately, he made a mess of it. So now Jimmy has to get a plumber in there to fix the damn thing the right way.
Well, that's the basement, not your apartment.
Yeah, but he had to shut the water off to the whole building because it was flooding.
Oh, no.
But he never told us he was going to shut the water off, so a lot of people
Oh,
hadn't
my God. He should have given you notice so you could put some water in some pans or something.
Oh, I got some water from Krista. She gave me some water in some soda bottles. But still, I kept giving him a call on the phone. And I said, look, Jimmy, you do realize that they can charge you thousands of dollars a day in fines until you fix this, right? And he's like, yeah, I'll be fixed tomorrow. I said, well, I'm holding your feet to the fire because I want that water fixed ASAP.
What about the ceiling, Michelle? Is he doing anything about the ceiling?
I think getting the water working first is going to be more important right now.
Oh, right. Yeah, absolutely. How long's it been off?
Technically, he can't really do anything with the ceiling until the roofer fixes the roof, because he's got to fix where it leaks around the chimney. If he doesn't do that...
Jimmy's such a cowboy.
He's such a cheapskate. Yeah.
And this is what he doesn't give a shit.
I don't care how much that ram bleats. I'm going to tell him straight to his ears. Look, hire a management company, okay? Jimmy, get a licensed management company.
You know what? I bet by law he has to supply you with some kind of water now if it's been this long. He must have to give you bottled water or something.
Technically, Connecticut says he has 24 hours, which means he better get it fixed today, or he's going to be paying thousands of dollars of fines per day.
Wow.
Yeah. I think calling a plumber would have been a lot cheaper.
I mean, I'd rather have no water than no electric, I guess, if I had the choice. Electric is more important to me.
Yeah. Yeah, but you like to be able to have a clean toilet, right?
Oh, God, I didn't even think about that, Michelle. Yeah.
Now, imagine this. You got 10 apartments, 10 toilets. 9 of them which are rented. So you figure out what's going to happen to all the crapper and the crap and all that stuff in the loo. It's got to go somewhere.
Oh, my God.
And people can't flush. He had the water working on a little bit less. There was some pressure, but there was like not really much to do anything for the whole building. I mean, like someone down on the second floor flushes a toilet, there would be no water until the third floor until that toilet's full, and then it would be like. I said, Jimmy said, "This is crappy, stupid. What are you doing?" You should have had, and he actually feels like an idiot because unfortunately, he decided to ask this guy who had no plumbing skills at all to mess with the pipes. I said, "You should have hired your plumber. You have one. You should have just had him come down there and do it the right way."
So who did he get to piss about with the pipes then? Who's this guy?
So
Ray down there.
He got one of the untrained guys to do it. This guy said, "I know plumbing." Yeah, he know plumbing. He know nothing. Yeah, I didn't even know how to properly cut the pipe from what I can hear. And on top of that, so now Jimmy's gonna have to get that fixed because the clock is ticking, tick tock, tick tock. He has 24. He had as of yesterday, he had 24 hours to get that stupid thing fixed, and. Right now, as far as I know.
So what are you going to do then if 24 hours is up and he hasn't got it fixed?
Right. If he doesn't get it fixed in 24 hours, you can bet some people are already calling the town and bitching high and low, and it ain't me. But I certainly felt like doing it. I'll just be patient with him. But I told him straight to his ear, get this goddamn thing fixed.
Right. Dad, there's people in that apartment building with children. Oh, Lordy.
Yes.
Can you read Stan's message, please, Michelle?
Stan's message says, "Good morning, chat." Noodle said to pick you up and drop you off at his house tomorrow to do a convocation in New York Stock Exchange.
What? Is that for real?
Stan, are you serious? So that's the New York Stock Exchange? Times Square, I think, would have been a little more practical, but I don't know if he's serious or not. All right, I got the Noodles coming up. Noodles, what's going on?
Hey, Michelle. So I have an idea for you. All right. How about we do the convocation outside the New York Stock Exchange?
I don't know if that'd be any better than doing it at Times Square. At least, the stock exchange.
Well, they have like a big tree out here, Michelle.
Right.
Outside the stock exchange, and you could do it right by the tree. There's like a little girl out there that you can do it by, etc.
Oh, that would be amazing. Would you?
Yeah, Michelle, you can do it right here.
I guess so. But do you realize we got a table, which is the altar? We have to carry the candles, my dress, everything. We have to take that all with us.
Yeah, but Michelle, so they have something already here. You don't need a table. You can do it right on the. You can do it right on these benches over here, right in front of the tree.
No, we need the little altar, and we do need.
You need a table.
Just a folding table.
I got a card
Did
table.
You have one in the back of your car, Noodles. You have a folding table.
Oh my God, Michelle!
You used to have
it right here.
It's a folding card table.
Oh, Michelle, actually, look at those seats. Look,
you can do it right here,
an altar, a wooden altar. Oh, yeah, that's all right.
I see them.
Michelle, you just do it right here. Trust me, it would be great, Michelle.
A folding chair, maybe, Michelle.
Oh, folding chair I got, but we already got a bench to sit on. But
okay,
there's no tables out there at all, huh?
So, Michelle, would you be able to stay the weekend at my house?
I guess we could.
We'll leave Saturday night or something. We stay over Friday, maybe Saturday night, and then Sunday morning we can go back to Winstead.
Well, I guess so. But Do you have room for a small folding card table?
Yeah, but Michelle, so we gotta like walk, like we don't have to walk that far from the parking garage, but that means we gotta carry everything.
For the convocation, you got the bag of the ritual stuff. You have the little folding card table. You got my my regular bag of stuff I carry, my walker, which can carry in the walker. So you would be carrying two things.
Okay.
I mean, the table's just a cheap cardboard card table. It's not the really expensive wooden one like I have here in the studio, because I'm not going to take that.
Is it light, Michelle, and small to carry?
It's light, right? It's about 30 inches by 30 inches.
Oh, that's all right. That's
okay. Well, I want to put it in.
Do you have room in the boot of your car for it, though?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's just going to be us.
This can be us. Okay, that's good then. I would think it'd be fine.
Michelle, I don't think.
So what time? Stan said 11 o'clock in the morning.
Michelle, I don't think Cassandra's going.
I get that impression. All right.
Hooray! You'll be safe.
All right. So Stan said that he'll pick me up at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. I would think.
Michelle.
So what time?
Hi, Michelle. How you doing?
Hey, Andrew.
Hey, Andrew. How you
Hey,
doing?
Tiger. How's it going?
Good. How you feeling today?
Fantastic. It's the end of the week almost.
Ready for Christmas?
Finally, I can almost say
okay.
I pretty much am
That's
getting
fine,
it.
Stan. I mean, so Noodles. So Stan said he can bring me down there at wherever the run.
Well, now Noodles has left, so.
Oh.
Yeah, last night, Tiger. I went on to. I was like, it was so quiet last night.
Okay, Stan, just make sure you and Noodles got it organized. I got everything already packed anyway. I'll just have to put on my dress ahead of time. That's all, because I don't know if there's a change.
Yeah, I went to Parasol's stream. It was really cool.
Hi, Tiff.
Really cool.
Yeah, sorry, Andrew. What were you saying?
No, it's fine. I was just saying, it was so quiet last night, so I just like sat down, just went through the back, and went on my phone, went to Parasol's stream. It was actually it's very much something I would have always wanted to do, but I've never known how to do it, if that makes sense.
Right.
Oh, you mean what the stuff that Parasolo does with the ghost hunting?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
It is interesting, actually.
It really was.
Well, I certainly wouldn't be doing it on my own.
You know something, Tiger? I was thinking the same.
No way.
This is why I would have you guys on stream at the same time.
No, I'd have to have someone with me. In fact, I'm not even interested in doing it. No.
I know what you mean, too. Michelle, how you doing anyway? I'm sorry about that joke. It was just a little donation and a little bit of fun at the same time. Everybody knows I love Krista.
You don't have to snog Krista, Michelle.
No, you definitely.
I know. I'll just tell her that you said hi. Seriously. Yeah, so like I said, my landlord has basically got his he's got
that's terrible not having water. So Michelle, listen, you're gonna pack the dress.
Yeah, I'll actually wear it.
Well, you make sure you have something to put on after. You don't want to be wearing that all weekend, do you?
Oh, no, yeah. I'll just take what I'm wearing right now. I wouldn't
definitely
take maybe the purple dress, because these skirt slips off your butt too easy.
Yes, put something on that's not gonna slip off your butt.
Yeah, not freeze.
Something clean.
Look how cold it's been lately. It's been insane.
And you can put your hoodie on from Sherry, or the hoodie I got you on.
Oh yeah, I could put that on top of the purple dress. Yeah. Absolutely.
So Michelle, are you excited for your convocation?
Yeah, I am. I remember a couple years ago, it was suggested we tried at Times Square last year. Well, this is as close as Times Square as we're going to get.
This is going to be epic, Michelle. You've never had such a great location. Never.
Right.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it as well, because I'll be able to.
But that also means that we're going to do the live chat on the vertical and on the portrait at the same time on 2 cameras, 2 tripods, which means I got to bring the big tripod as well as the little hand pod, so Noodles can do the
Michelle,
vertical.
make sure you bring all the chargers. You always forget something.
Well,
make sure
Noodles
you've
has a
got-
place to charge in his car, so
Make sure you've got cables you need.
And standalone
know,
stuff as well.
Yeah.
Double check everything.
Yeah, I got the Bluetooth microphone too. So I have that with me. But I think honestly I might only be able to really cover from one camera, because I'll be honest when I say this. Because if I cover from 2 cameras, the poor Noodles is going to basically be having puppies, trying to deal with 2 cameras.
One's enough. One's enough. If it's done great on one, you don't need 2, do you?
No, I was just reading that one so I could read the chat.
Yeah,
So
fine.
big night tomorrow night, everybody. Michelle
7
will have a
o'clock.
ceremony to welcome her into her season of the Snow Queen.
Right.
So
Exactly.
And please be kind to us,
after
Michelle,
tomorrow,
'cause-
Michelle is the Snow Queen, and her season starts.
Yeah. And she's going to be very kind to the people right now, because we've got blizzards up here right now at the moment. So
Yeah.
it's freezing. It's freezing, Michelle. You're killing us already. But
Really?
just try and be a nice Snow Queen this time.
Well,
Not that you
technically,
haven't
the
been
season
before,
starts
isn't
at
it?
0 hours Universal
Red would
Coordinates.
like to say
Red.
something. Red has put his hand up very kindly.
Go ahead, Red.
I'm joking.
Whispers everywhere I go.
Yeah. You could sing, Gunnar. Who the fuck is that?
That was Tina Rocker.
That's
Oh,
Tina
no.
singing.
I did
Tina's-
think there was something going on.
Play
I
it
did have
again.
a recognition in the
Hang
back
on,
of my
listen,
mind.
Andrew.
Okay.
It's beginning to look like Christmas everywhere I go.
So,
Michelle, did you not like that? I thought it was fucking funny.
so wonder what is.
No. You know Michelle. She just
I'm
moves on.
wondering whatever happened to Parasola. Why he blocks so many people in his streams. I don't get that.
I don't think that's the case, Michelle. Because when I was there, I was obviously working last night, and I just had like time to myself. It was so quiet. His streams are really cool, but
Can I ask a question? Sorry to interrupt.
that's all
Why
right.
is there somebody called I'm the Baby Gotta Love Me
With a
in the
wrench?
chat with a wrench?
Yeah,
Who
that's
is that?
I don't know.
Yeah, who is that? What?
As far as we know, that could be
Asking for money.
Noodles.
Who have you modded?
Michelle, what have you done this thing?
I am.
have not
I'm
modded
the
anybody.
baby gotta love me.
Wait, hold on. Wait, let me hold on.
I didn't
wait,
mod
let me
any
check.
new
Am I-
people,
hold
so
on.
Galaxy's Eye says molasses supporter. Michelle, you must know who that is. Why would you wrench
Oh,
somebody
I
like
thought I
that?
would know. No, it's not who it. No, I don't know who it is. I thought maybe it was my buddy, but no, I don't know.
Yeah, even you have limits, right? Surely.
I thought it was like a baby
Goo,
Sinclair
goo.
thing. Oh, it is a
Oh,
baby
okay,
Sinclair.
okay. All right. Well, there you go. That's
Hold on,
fine.
wait. Wait, is
how
that
much
him? No, I don't
money
think it
do
is,
we
though.
need? Question. I don't know. Nisi, who
no,
you talking
I don't
about?
know.
Are you talking about
Tiger
me, or are you
is
talking
not
about
the
other people?
mama.
I get it was not the mama. Mama of who? Oh, the BB Sinclair.
With baby Sinclair quotes.
I don't get all this baby Sinclair thing. I've
Yeah,
just been
Tina
like,
Rocker looks like baby Sinclair.
yeah, I get that part, but it's just like,
Yeah, there is a. If you remember from the Vancouver Olympics, they did have a Snow Queen enactment in Vancouver,
It's
Canada.
Tina. It's Tina.
Okay, there you
oh,
go.
it would be.
Makes sense. Welcome,
Is
Tina.
it Tina?
It's,
If
it
it's
is
Tina, good for you, Tina, because
Tina,
that is
if-
funny.
Exactly. At least you're taking it on the chins.
Well done,
The
Tina.
chins
Yeah.
with like 6 S's at the end.
Oh, Andrew, don't be so rude.
Sorry. You know me, I'm just being nice.
Well, I
It's
can
me,
tell
Tina.
you.
Come on, Red. That is funny that she's come in and done that.
I can
Good for
tell
the real
you.
Tina.
I can tell you, my landlord was bleating very angry last night because he's a ram. You know, he's Aries. You know, he's like, he got so. And from what I heard, he got so angry at this so-called know-it-all that knows zip about plumbing. Oh my god. He really left him a mess behind. That's for sure.
Oh, roll on.
Yeah.
One more day, and it's just a few days off, and it's just relaxation time, and it's eating time, and it's crazy time.
Do you think
I
the
don't
people?
believe
Do you
Tina
think
could
the
be that
people in
funny.
Times Square, or I mean, not Times Square? Do you think people at the stock exchange are ready for the North American snow queen to be showing up at their doorstep?
That's a hard one to say, Michelle. I don't know. It depends on how she approaches them, I suppose.
Dog's here with me. My dog. My dog. My dog.
What's that?
My dog.
She said, my dog. My dog.
Read the
No,
chat. Read the
my
chat,
dog.
Tiger. Read the chat.
Gotta go. My husband is here to give me my daily beating. That is not Tina.
Family friendly.
Don't worry
and all.
about George, Tina. Just
I think
as
joking.
I
I think
said,
she's
I'm
fine.
looking forward to this. I
A
never.
sex slave for a beating. I think she's went up in the world.
Is that Moose? Is that Planet Moose? Is
There has to be.
is that Moose?
Speaking of Planet
Just
Moose,
for
who's
control
he?
over it, isn't it?
Seems like such a Moose thing to do.
That's hilarious. I'm sorry. Oh fuck! I am so tired.
I don't
I'm
have a
still
hat
wide awake,
put out.
if that makes sense.
I got a Trump hat.
I thought you said a trumpet, but yeah, Trump hat.
Michelle's the only hermaphrodite with the Trump hat, by the way, in the
I'm
world.
beginning to think that's true. I think
Yeah,
you're
in the
probably
world,
right there.
literally, she's the only hermaphrodite with the Trump hat. So I mean, there's the uniqueness right there.
Right.
I'm also the only hermaphrodite that's married to my other soul that I share a body with. That
Which
unfortunately
body
is in a
also?
love square. Well, potential love square. Right now it's a low triangle, but it's about to turn to a low parallelogram if I'm not careful.
Michelle, you've always got to keep these things in check because sometimes they can start off as a love triangle and they can be love like 10 triangles, and before you know it, you've lost all count of who you're
If you
shagging
guys
and who
don't
you're
know
not.
the story behind that, oh Lord, do we have to go through that? No, just give them the
No, you
411.
have to.
Okay, Carmen loves Michelle. I married Michelle, so I love Michelle. But Carmen wants to be Michelle's significant other, but I'm her wife. So unfortunately, Carmen had to back away and just be a friend. But she really wants to get intimate with Michelle.
Carmen, back off, bitch.
Yeah,
Well,
Carmen,
she's
you're
already
going too
did back
far.
off
Yeah,
months
no. It's
ago.
Christmas. Leave Michelle alone. Give her a break.
But she looks at Michelle with those longing eyes.
Oh, temptation. Yeah.
Those bananas and grapes on her head.
The gaze of Medusa.
Oh, tum.
By the way, the Chiquita Banana Company still uses her as a logo. I don't know if you knew that.
She's a logo.
Which company?
She's a woman
Are
on
you
the
sure it's not just
Chiquita
another
Bananas. Yeah, that's who it is.
Are you sure it's not just like another woman though?
No,
You know.
that was she was the original sponsor for Chiquita, and they kept her on their logo all these years. They never changed it.
Michelle, do you think you'll exercise one of them for Christmas or New Year?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, if there's too many spirits or you
They're
know,
here
all
for
these
good,
people.
Andrew, I think.
There's not too many spirits because I only got to deal with Lumi and Carmen. That's all I deal with. We got rid of all the demons, so that was good.
Oh,
Okay.
I burned enough
Yeah.
sage to basically drive them out of here. They ain't coming back right now.
Well, Carmen, I think, would be more used to warmer temperatures, like in Brazil, even down in Portugal over here. She's going to find it very cold in the convocation if she turns up.
Well, she's going to
Especially
be
right now.
watching, but she's, I don't know if she's actually
Yeah, during the
going to be
winter,
physically
usually
here.
South Americans go back home.
Actually, in June, July, South America can get pretty cold too. About 5
At the
degrees
very
Celsius.
at the very tip of the South. Yeah, the very very tip. And
That's
maybe
true.
the mountains. That's it. That's just it.
Rio is kind of close to the tip. Not quite Cape of Good Horn, but pretty close.
Well, Michelle, there's that British colony called Stanley in Argentina, and it's always cold, no matter what.
Oh yeah.
Even when
Yeah, they got that elevation on them though.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
In fact, Argentina is pretty long, just like Brazil is kind of long. But it
Port
looks
Stanley.
kind of like Argentina is kind of like the little hand that's cupped around Brazil. I mean, almost. The way I'm visualizing it is not appropriate to discuss for children.
In other words, anywhere down south, if you don't have elevation, it's pretty warm.
That's it.
Yeah.
It stays warm all the time, you know.
So you guys all getting snow as well? And, like,
No.
ice and stuff? Really?
Over here, this is like the warmest year that we had in a good while. So it's still in
You
the
know,
50s.
Red, you know what's going to happen?
I mean, it's
Usually
interesting though. Is from what I
if it's January,
understand,
you're
you
gonna
could
freeze
easily
your
go
balls off
swimming
next
in
month.
Rio year round.
Well, we
if
might
you
get
want.
so like if we get like a warm December, right? Like it is now, there's a chance in February. That's when we get the big snowstorm, like the freak big one, you know,
Yeah.
that just randomly decides
Yeah.
to come in. But yeah, so I think that's what might happen this year. So I think I'm good for, a good couple months.
You guys are
Maybe
good.
the
You
rest of the
guys
year, maybe the
have
whole year.
a strong warm front over you right now, but it's.
I just don't want the big, huge freak snowstorm where we get 6 or more inches in a really short amount of time, and it just
I was
stacks up
speaking
everywhere.
to
It's
a friend
going
of
to be
mine.
held at the New York Stock Exchange, 7:00 on tomorrow night.
Yeah, my friend he's from Denver, and he says it's literally 4 seasons in one day. And I've not been to Colorado yet, so that's the next place to go. That happens in September next year. But apparently it's literally like it could be up in the 60s, and then at nighttime it can be as low as 20 odd.
No, this is not a children's show, Dabs. No, we try to keep it appropriate for all audiences as best we can, at least PG-13, so that
Yeah, if it wasn't for the water, we would get really cold here for sure.
Absolutely, it's
the
the
Pacific keeps you warm.
Because Eastern Washington over there, they get really fucking cold, and it's all flat land and shit down there, farming land. It gets really cold over there. Seen it hit like zero over there actually, so we don't see temperatures like that.
0 in Fahrenheit is extremely cold.
Yeah, they get down there sometimes if it gets really bad. That was like a couple years ago where I seen like 2 degrees hit or 0, getting there.
It's crazy cold. Yeah. So I shall not complain. I will be happy with
when are you off, Andrew, or is this
Christmas Day night and
you're not working Christmas Day, are you?
I am in the morning.
Do you get double pay?
Yes, a little bit more than that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
What are you doing besides working on Christmas Day? Are you seeing your family?
I will eventually on the 27th.
Oh, okay.
So it's fine. It's difficult, Michelle, and And what I do, it's not a case of like you can just like jump about, and you can say this is when I have to have this time off and that time off. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. If it's got to be done, it's got to be done. I've done it many times before,
Right.
so I don't mind so much.
But then when you're off Christmas night, how long are you off for? When you go back?
It'll be. I've made sure it's going to be at least 4 days actually.
Oh wow, who cares?
That's what I was coming to. So that's what I'm saying. The 27th.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Who cares about that morning blip? You're making a lot of money.
Exactly.
And then you're off.
Yep. And you know me, Tiger.
You get a lot of tips on Christmas Day.
What happens with those is it never used to happen, but nowadays what they're doing, even people that can just walk in and they might do 2 hours a week. It might be some little lady that comes in and polishes a few things.
Yeah.
It all gets put into a pot, so she could end up with.
Do you guys get a lot of? Do you guys get a lot?
Wait. Does she get an equal share?
It's all divided between everybody that works.
Well, that's not fair if she's not there and you're slogging your guts out.
I know, but it's just the way, unfortunately, they do it. But I sort of do agree with it because of the person I'm thinking of, because of her age and the fact that she's female and stuff. Gives a little bit of a boost, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not as easy for people that are older.
But I'm just saying, Christmas Day, like, you must get loads of tips.
Yes.
And not only that, but on Christmas Day, you guys must get a lot of people staying for the week.
Was 270 quid from an Egyptian man.
I can imagine, like, fucking Christmas tips are probably great.
Yeah.
A guy from Egypt, he refused.
Or even just the pay, actually. Just the normal pay, I think, is even better during Christmas.
He even refused to let me help him with anything. I said, because obviously, Muslim guys are a little more different. He didn't want me to help his wife because he didn't want me getting too close to any female.
Yeah.
But he says, take this, and it's £270, and I was like,
wow,
fine, I'll take that, no problem. I'll come back more often. He even offered actually to buy stuff from the shelves that I don't even know, and it was the company that owned. I said, sorry, I can't give you that. But I was tempted to say, fucking take it for 5,000. I'm buggering off out the country. But the guy was fantastic, but I wasn't sure whether I should say.
Now, I know that the person in the side chat is a troll, but I'm going to answer this so-called troll. Anyway, first of all, why didn't they vote for Kamala Harris?
Dabs.
Let me just answer this real quick. I didn't vote for Kamala Harris because, first of all, I don't think you're qualified for the job.
You know what's funny? There's going to be a lot of Democrat kids getting real super spoiled this year. They're going to be real extra bratty because Kamala Harris did not win. So they have to fill that hole with extra presents.
Well, how are you going to do that, though?
There's going to be a lot of spoiled brats this year.
They always find a way, Ed. Come on. It doesn't matter who's. If you're rich, you're rich. If you're poor, you're poor.
So, do you get a lot of people checking in during Christmas holiday week, or do you just get a couple more than normal?
Not really, Michelle. It depends where you're going. There are people, obviously, that don't celebrate Christmas, and obviously now in this country, 50% don't.
What do they celebrate?
Nothing, because they might celebrate Eid or that other one, the Geisha with the
Kwanzaa, Hanukkah,
stuff like that. Yeah, and you don't hear so much about Christmas now here.
No, so everything's all celebrated Middle Eastern style.
It's not all, but obviously Christmas is a thing, but it's not like it was 10, 15 years ago. It's
but don't you get a lot of people staying over that are visiting family and stuff?
No Tannenbaum?
You do, but bear in mind where I work, this is more of a place where people just come to work. So if they're, they're going to go to places like, Glasgow, London,
Oh, Glasgow.
Ladder,
God, you
Russell.
just reminded me of Glasgow Dave.
Oh God. Oh God, you made me of him as well. Thanks, Red.
God. Yeah, like we want to go to Glasgow. Yeah.
Glasgow. That's what they say. It's like Moscow. Glasgow.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
we've guys from Texas that like a lot coming, and then they speak exactly the same way.
Speaking
and
of
they
Glasgow,
pronounce
has anyone heard any more from Glasgow, Dave? I haven't heard any more.
I
from
told
him.
Michelle,
you,
you just
he's
done those
fucking
what the Texas
jail.
guys
He's in
did.
jail for fucking being a nunce.
He's a total nod. Michelle, you heard the way he said and put a balaclava in his face and talking to you. He's a fucking weirdo. And I caught him out. Remember? I told you. I caught him on a woman. She's a women reporter friend in London. A very good friend of mine who actually not worked for directly, but she's written articles for quite big newspapers down there. And she literally opened herself out and she was showing her kids and her bunny rabbits and cats and stuff like that. And I thought, I recognize this guy trolling her. It's that motherfucker Glasgow Dave. So I said something on Penny's channel, that was her name. And the minute I said it, he was gone, you know. So he's just
I the name Penny.
He was a strange
He also
guy.
mentioned another name that you associate with. I noticed. I remember a certain name that he mentioned that you associate with. That's a female.
I think I know who you're talking about. Yes, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
he's a tudor.
Yeah, I mean, this guy, he's just a cyber predator. It's not like anything super to worry about. But, you know, he's like it is something to worry about.
We should have all known from the start who enters the community with the balaclava on, saying they're a famous footballer.
Thank you. I was trying to tell you, but you never listened.
He's a nunce. He can't show his face. He's not allowed to be online.
Then he admitted he was gay.
But then he said he wasn't.
Then he said he was bi. Then he said, I don't know. He's a weird guy. Weird guy.
He's actually probably been caught by authorities doing this before, so that's probably why.
Listen, I've done a lot of things in my life, but I've
over there, they're more over there, and they're and well, especially now in Andrew's area in the UK, it's very surveilled, very surveilled.
Well, hopefully he is, but unfortunately not surveilled enough, I would
UK
say.
and Europe, it's both very surveilled. This is all surveilled.
Remember when he had that fake trip to, where was he? Belgium, Germany. Oh,
I don't remember that.
And he'd be on air going, yeah, just getting off the bus. Never showed us a photograph. Never showed us a video, a photograph, or anything of this wonderful trip.
Show us no vacation photo.
No, nothing. But he would sit and video with himself sitting on his couch, but no video of this.
Oh my God, Tiger! I've actually just remembered something about him as well. Read as well. I remember I managed to catch onto the channel that he was using, and he was speaking normally. I say normally in his case, with massive quotation marks in the air, and he could tell where he was living was a pure hovel.
Yeah. He did decorate it though, because he videoed his decorating it. So he did do it up, I think. Got a new kitchen, got a new floor. He did do all that because he made videos of it, but he never made any videos. He
throws up in his car all the time, you know.
Yeah.
No, he hasn't got the car anymore.
I know.
Yeah, but that's like me in a video.
Why do you have the car anymore?
Well, he only got the car because he got a payout for disability. So
yeah, then he was driving.
That drives me insane in this country. When I was off my work for a certain period of time, I never got offered any of those things.
He was waiting for it, Andrew, I think, so they had to backdate it.
So that's fair enough.
And so we got a few grand.
Well, Dave, I'm going to drink and drive, and I'm going to take these pills here, and then take another swig of this alcohol, and
listen,
360 spin in the burnout area.
Red, and Tiger can back me up in this 1,000,000%. There's people on here, not on this channel, sorry, in here, we'll know of people from the UK and other European countries that can probably be so much better off doing nothing.
Yeah.
And I mean, you think the US is bad? It's a million times worse here. They get everything handed them. Free housing.
Yeah, but you guys get like these
free cars.
politicians that just have like these super mega power trips. I don't know. You guys have your neck of the woods over there on your side of the world has a big problem with that.
But it's had a problem for about 50 years. People think it's a new thing. It's not. It's just always happened.
It's whether you know how to play the system.
Yeah, it's always been that way. It's always been your biggest problem.
Some people get everything for free.
And the worst part is
one will rise on one side and another will rise on the other and try to be more powerful. But then it's just like cascade effect. And eventually war hits. Like kind of what happened with Ukraine and Russia.
I'm trying to write that one out.
Andrew, do you know Scrooge McDuck?
I do. That's from DuckTales, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He actually existed before DuckTales, but yeah. He was originally in the Disney's version of the Christmas Carol. That's where originally he became known as Scrooge McDuck. Was from the
Hi, Galaxy. I don't know if I said hello to you yet.
I didn't say hi to Galaxy yet. How you doing?
Yeah, but unfortunately, things need to change because you get people saying to you, "Oh, you need to work harder. You need to work harder." And this is coming from people that didn't work a day in their fucking life, and yet they're sitting there with the top
I've
end.
had some shitty jobs in my time, Andrew. I can tell. Once when I left school, my very first job, because I just wanted to get out and I wanted to get an apartment, and my very first job was making Thomas the Tank Engines at this plastics place. Like,
sorry, take it.
I know it was so boring. Oh my god, it was boring. It was.
I can understand. That's why I'm laughing. That's
plastic junk. Oh my god, I didn't last very long there.
No, I'm not surprised. One of the first jobs I ever had after leaving college was it was in between.
I'm a little
college,
confused
actually.
still about
I was
UK entitlements though.
I was caught stealing a thing of Sunny Delight.
What?
Really?
I was 18 years old. This is what you do when you're 18.
Oh, you're working at a shop or something?
I was working at a gym.
A gym?
And it was one of the first jobs I ever had, after like school and
then
stuff.
You say, look, I was going to put the money in.
The thing of it, I was doing it for about a week.
Could you imagine little Andrew working at a gym? That's crazy.
Yeah,
exactly. I'm not exactly the gym type. I get it. I get what you're saying. But the thing is, I was behind counters and doing all that stuff. It was a first job for me, so give me a break. But yeah,
how small were you?
What?
So how small were you back then?
Well, 18.
Or how many stones? I should say. There we go.
Well, back then, lighter than I am now. That's for sure.
No, you must have been like 50 at least.
Well, I know that the very first job I ever had was a summer job. Was working in a clerical position at the Torrington YMCA, filling out data processing forms. That was one boring job.
Exactly. Sorry, Michelle.
I had to take all the membership cards and put them into standardized form for the data processing people, and it just was a drudgery. And also it was really hot too. We didn't have air conditioning in that Y at the time. So not only was it like 95 degrees and during a heat wave with a window fan blowing on me, while paperwork is being held down by a piece of with a stapler and just trying to fill out form after form after form after form after form for 6 to 8 hours a day. I was tired.
Well, I mean, how long did you do that for, Michelle?
I did that for the length of the summer youth employment program for about 3 months.
Wow.
You stuck yours longer than I did, Michelle. I couldn't handle it. I hated the people. They were so snobby. It was like a very sort of like, I don't know.
Well, it's nice because
family.
it was a quiet job. Oh yeah, I was also had to answer the phone and transfer calls to my supervisor, wherever office he would be in. So he would tell me which office I'd be in, and I would just go ahead and forward his calls to his office. So it was pretty simple. Because my hearing was better then. I don't know if I could do it now with my hearing. Well, maybe I could.
God, 9 stones. I mean, I'm 13 and a half now. It's so different. It's like, it just shows you how things change. It's just old age.
Oh, Brian Kay was a lifeguard, was his first job. Can you imagine him standing there in his tighty whities?
No.
I think the worst job to do.
Oh, I never saw Brian Kay naked, or in a bathing suit, so I have no idea what he would look like.
Yeah, good. Brian, why haven't we seen you in a bathing suit? Could you please show us a picture of you in a bathing suit? Michelle would like to see it, and I would also.
And so would Christoph. So I had to bring him into it.
I think I saw him one video of him, but he was just dressed in casual clothing. I didn't really. So he wouldn't necessarily look bad in a bathing suit.
Brian, did you save any lives, Brian? Did you go in and save any lives?
He saved a baby shark. It was drowning on land. And he had to go save a baby shark.
Bradley Sharp said he was very sharp working on a sawmill at 17.
Sawmill. How long did you get on with that, Brian? Sorry, Bradley. There's too many B's.
So Brian K., how did you do as a lifeguard? I mean, I'm sure you, given your nature and ability, you probably had passed all your certifications pretty easily, I suspect.
Down there, Michelle, where he is, he's got the good weather for it down in South Africa.
I know.
Tell you what, landscaping's pretty brutal sometimes.
Yes.
Oh yes.
So they tell me.
I think the most brutal and tedious thing I've ever had to do was literally put in fences and then paint them and all that shit and dig the holes to put in. It's fucking. Worse. If it's in the summer, which is the worst ever, you don't ever want to do that in the summer.
No.
And if you do, you better hope there's fucking shade because or you're gonna be sitting there all day in the sun, all day long. So.
Oh, really? Brian had to pull a guy back from dying. I'll make it better than it sounds. Wow, he saved your life.
Yeah, that works, Tiger. When I was looking at Breaker, I was like, what the fuck is that?
I think it's one of those buoys. Those.
Oh, right, yeah, floating things.
Tell you what, though, I kind of missed the rain. Now I'm getting sick of it again.
We're so finicky, Red. That's the problem.
Nah, it didn't rain for a good while like this. Now this is like the wettest year I've seen. It kind of reminds me of the normal days.
Yeah, but then you get to a stage where you get a little bit tired of the same thing, and then when you get something you haven't had for a long time, even for one day, you're like, oh no, fuck this again. It's like.
I was driving my truck last night, talking about doing the same old thing. I was going around this block trying to find this entrance driveway to this one company over and over again. I finally got mad. I just almost said, screw it. I'll take the penalty, cancel the job. I ended up paying up a $12,000 penalty for delivering a 27,000-pound generator. I was like, oh! I kept
we
missing
can all
the
say, I
driveway.
think, in life, we've all had shit. Sorry. We've all had.
I went around the block like 7 times.
Brian, are you a good swimmer then? I mean, looking at you, I wouldn't say swimmer comes to mind, but you must be.
He's a scientist.
Well, and a
He
swimmer.
doesn't need to
No,
There
swim.
is nothing
He
our
can
Brian
invent-
cannot do.
can
No,
invent for
straight
him.
away.
He's like the African Jimmy Neutron.
Oh, I wish we had a clip of Michelle telling Brian what she thinks of him. That was amazing. When she said, he's a know-it-all. He's a... I can't remember.
Don't forget the song we did for Brian called
Ah.
Radio. Don't forget the song we created
kidding.
for Brian called Radio Chemistry.
That's hilarious.
I created a song for what Brian does now, which is radioactive chemistry, and so I decided to put in words, and one version is like he makes a radio out of chemistry.
Oh.
So what are you gonna do when Brian outdoes the Russians and creates the biggest boom boom the world's ever seen? Are you gonna bow down to Brian and say he's king and relinquish your title as Snow Queen?
You better not, because we don't any more boom booms.
Oh, speaking of
Enough of
interesting things, I just found this out on Fox News.
Oh no, I think there needs to be a power shift. Somebody needs to outdo the Russians.
I didn't go into
I'm
all the
working on
detail in
Reddit,
the story, but a high schooler, upon examining goose guano, accidentally found a cure for cancer in goose guano.
Goose guano.
Yeah, goose poop.
Galaxy's first job was at Safeways, Michelle, as a courtesy clerk.
Yeah. This is a pretty relatively
yeah,
simple
like Tesco's.
Yeah, we used to have Safeway many years ago.
Oh,
at
yeah.
Morrison's. Yeah.
I would hate to work with people. Could you imagine me working with people? Fuck off, you cunt.
Oh, yeah, you'd be no good. Yeah, you're no good up front. I've worked with people. I like people.
See, I don't
I
like
work with people
I hate
every
the
day.
people around here, man. I fucking hate them. Oh my god, they're all the same.
You develop a how do I call it? You
After
develop
all,
a
you think about
falseness.
what I do on YouTube, right? I work with people every day of all different abilities.
And you're so fantastic at it, Michelle, as you know. I know it sounds really sarky, but you know what I mean. Okay, someone say something.
And Galaxy then became a bookkeeper within 5 years. So her first job was a good job because it led to something.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Mine was just shit.
Yeah.
It was just shit. Mind you, I was just going out all the time as well. It wasn't like I had to worry about my job.
Tiger, that was my problem also. You know, well, you know me now. This is like
yeah,
the
back
most
then.
version.
I didn't want a job that I had to worry about.
Yeah. I was meant to be studying at the same time, and I can't do stuff like that. I can do it now. I couldn't do it then. So I just thought, dump studying, just go and do something like, you know, college and things like that. And I left all that, and I just thought, right, went straight to the Marriott, and that was it. From then on, 2006. And
not enough parties for you at college?
I love a Marriott, Andrew.
I sort of do have a weird story, but it's a little bit too.
At least you know what you get in.
Yeah.
Plus,
yeah,
I like free gifts I get and all that stuff.
I like to also work for people that are a bit more homely and not so regimental.
I'm on about. I stay in quite a few hotels, and I like stick to a Marriott.
I'll be honest, I'm really glad I did not go to college because back when I was that young, if as soon as the party started, there's no stopping me. There we go. You know, it's over.
Yeah,
so
that was my
lush.
No control back then.
I'm a lush as well. Andrew's a lush.
Yep, Tiger.
Probably
Andrew and I are lushes. Yeah.
Very much so. So it's either just don't do it, or just
it's either
no
you're gonna have a drink, we're having a drink. If not, we're just not having one. We can't do the medium. We can't do the medium.
Nope, I wish I could, but I have to admit, I just can't do it. I've got to finally just hold my hands up and say, I can't be one of these, oh, I'll just have a couple.
Couple of beers, yeah.
You know what a fucking couple is? My couple is a fucking 20 couple.
Yeah. That's why I'm glad I don't drink anymore. And the same with weed, though. Now I've replaced it with weed, and I'm buying ounces.
So I don't.
2 at a
okay.
time.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh. Hey, at least it's a bit more. It's healthier than the alternative.
Oh no, it's not.
You sure?
What, healthier? What about your chest?
Yeah, I know, but at least it's not affecting your.
Oh, it don't make you quite so obnoxious.
Well, that as well, but I mean, like your stomach and your liver.
I guess as well. Yeah, and your liver and all that. I guess.
Yeah, I think that's probably a better alternative. Okay, 2 ounces is quite a bit, But
well, see, Galaxy, I wouldn't have that problem at all. I would know exactly what I would want to do, and it would be just party. That's the problem with the younger version of me.
See, that's the problem as well, Red, though, because, like, I remember it was late 90s and you had your mum saying to you, or I did, for example, determined for you to go to university. You had to go. And I lied, and I got good grades to actually go there. And I said, okay, I'm going. She never let me forget that until the day she dies. And that wasn't even that long ago. Well, a couple of years ago. And she goes, you promised me you'd go to university. Even though I was doing well for myself, working and making decent money and having my own house and stuff like that. But she still said, you promised me you'd go to university. Never let it rest. I thought, bloody hell, man. But people have a way, I think, especially if it was mine. I mean, I know if it is mine, but it's different. I was never so determined for them to do that, like. But she was, I don't know, she just wanted every kid in the whole family to go to university because my brother did, my older brother did, my younger sister eventually did.
Oh yeah, the university I would have gone to. It's party all the time, dude, down there.
Just no, I tried to college. Well, we have a thing called, I know college is seen as different in the US. It's like a lower form of uni, if that makes sense. So I tried that. It didn't work for me because I was just going out and getting crazy and being stupid, having jobs or I was getting fired for stealing Sunny Delight. And I thought, no, I need to work. I need to do something constructive. I'm just not into sitting there and being, I don't know. I already had school, if that makes sense. So enough was enough for me. But yeah, she never let me forget it. It was always like, you promised me you go to university. I thought, for fuck's sake, women, drop it.
Yeah, so how is the job market in the UK, though? I mean, is there opportunities there? Is there a shortage of jobs like here for people just getting out of college?
There's a big shortage of jobs now because obviously we had the recent budget in November. The problem is, Michelle, they're raising the minimum wage up to, I think it's going to be like £14 an hour or something like that, which is about $15, $15.50 an hour.
Which isn't bad at all for minimum wage, but how about
it's a problem. It's a problem for small businesses, Michelle. They can't.
Oh yeah, it's probably for small business. You're right about that.
And family business also. And the unfortunately the high streets of virtually every single city in this country have become so sterile. It's like you're looking at the same place, no matter where you go in this country. It all looks
it's
the
just
same.
Like here. Yeah,
it's the same thing, and it's a shame because you lose all identity. You can look at photos. I see myself doing it like from 20 years ago on, say, online stuff and things like that. And
all right, who wants to come up and panels, Bradley? Good morning, Bradley. How you doing?
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Michelle.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Morning, Brad.
Morning, Tiger Kitty.
How you doing, Brad?
I'm good. Yeah, speaking of college, when I went to college, the 4 years I went, I just partied my ass off.
Oh, see,
That was
fuck.
my
That's why I
problem.
didn't want to go. I'm
So
so glad
you
I
were
didn't
the
go.
kind of guy that basically
was-
went
it
to
was a
all the
big-
frat parties
It
and
would have
kind
been
of
a
just
waste
got
of my
drunk.
time, a waste of just.
It was a big F around. I majored in broadcasting.
All right.
Andrew, how old were you when you left school?
Wait,
I
did you
left in
say
2001.
you majored in broadcasting?
No.
No, that was me, Michelle.
College.
I left at 16, Andrew. I thought you would have left at 16. Did you not leave at 16?
No, it was later.
Tiger
than that.
ran away
It
at
would have been-
16 years old and came to America. She got sick
I
of her.
didn't. I didn't. We could
Tiger,
leave at
it was
16 then.
it was-
You were allowed
it
to
was-
if you had a
it was
job. And I got that.
2000. It was 2001. I left, so it would have been 18.
So they make you stay on now till you're 18.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, it's not quite the same as it used to be. My dad left school at 14, and he had a
Alright,
better
let's
feeling
get
we all ever
Rambo
had.
his wrench back.
It's always been a law here. You have to go to school, all the way up to 18.
No, it used to be 16. If you had a job and you.
Well, I'm talking here in the States.
Yeah. So I got a job.
Yeah, my dad left at 14 and he went straight into welding. This was maybe in the early 80s.
Yeah.
They put him into welding and that was it. And he was working in Nigeria by the time he was 21.
Right.
It's so
the
different.
truancy officers is what they send out. If you skip a day of school or whatever. They did that a lot more way back in the day compared to what they do now. Even though I know they use this against Kamala all the time, but they didn't do it as much during her time when she was doing that to kids and parents. It didn't
Truancy.
happen much. Yeah, truancy. It didn't happen as much compared to back in the day. It was way worse.
I was going to say, actually, sorry to interrupt, but I think truancy, if you can call it that, was probably worse years ago than it is now.
Yeah, I was always.
I was
always truant. Yeah, I
I
was up in high school. Yeah.
Because less people really gave a shit back then.
Yeah, there was no check-in either.
No,
like ringing. There was no phones, mobile phones back when I was.
Nope.
So nobody rang anyone.
We were only just getting it by the time I was able to leave.
Those laws have always been there. It's just like, I don't know. It's like sometimes they'll follow up on it, sometimes they won't. But if you got caught, if you got caught, it's kind of over for the whole family there,
Oh.
Because then people are going to jail, then you're getting investigated into while you're not bringing your kid to school.
But then read as well what happened here, Tiger. Well, obviously you've been over there for a while, but I'm sure it happened there too. When COVID hit, people were starting to obviously homeschool their kids and stuff like that. So they kept it going once COVID had finished. And they were saying, we can't send our kids back to school now because they're so used to being homeschooled. So a lot of people were using that as an excuse.
Yeah, saying they're homeschooling and they're not.
And they're not. Yeah, exactly.
Public schools, thank God for public schools, though, because public schools was also a safeguard in a way, because if it was everything, imagine this, right? If there was no public schools and everything was homeschooled, or you actually had to pay to go to a school, imagine how many abused kids would be unalive, they wouldn't even be known about, right?
Yeah,
and stupid as well. Very
stupid. Yep.
Well, in the UK, public school is known as state school. It's not. That's the closest to American school.
A day, or a couple days, truancy officers are coming to investigate why.
The Stasi are coming to your door.
Especially if there's known, domestic violence on the parents' records, and they're definitely coming by. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, it was weird when I was in high school. The truancy officer would just actually sit outside and wait for us to come out when we'd skip, and we just run from her.
Yeah. What was Mr. Barnaby, my buddy's truancy officer? Yeah, he would always get caught by Mr. Barnaby, Officer Barnaby.
It's like the dumb kids they corral. They cornered where the pool, because there was a library and then a pool next to it, right next to the high school. the pool had like all these barbed wire gates. They'd herd the dumbasses like toward the pool, and they'd like think they're gonna escape, and then they get blocked by the gate.
Someone found my buddy's weed stash too outside the school. Apparently, they had like a box, right? I don't know why they decided to do this, but this is how he got caught and got put on probation too. And this is the kid that doesn't do no crime. He just smokes weed, right? He's just a stoner, you know. And somebody seen him with his buddies smoking weed, right? And they watched him. They dig a box or dig a hole and bury a box. Next thing you know, they're all getting called into the office, and they're like, "Hey, we smell weed on you. Now we know you're high. We can smell it on you."
Yeah, you can't win if you.
And then they're like, not only that, but somebody's seen you and reported you smoking up on the hill and seen you placing a box, in the ground. So what we want you to do is we want you to tell us, what's in the box right now. So our officers can go up and grab it and confiscate it, so they don't have to worry about anything. What's in there? So they weren't sure if it was a gun. They didn't know because they were concerned it was a gun. That's what they were concerned about. Because why are you hiding something outside? That's suspicious.
That's a fair thing, though.
So so they got it, and there's a whole big old bag of weed, and so everybody involved that was caught, that was seen there, they all got arrested. Put on probation. My buddy was on like a year probation, so there was like no weed smoking. He couldn't really come outside much. But yeah, we would still smoke sometimes, but every single time a cop would drive by, he would fucking get real super paranoid.
Yeah, that's what happens. Yep, you're totally
like, oh, he's like, oh, he's like, I think I know that officer. It's like, I really hope he doesn't stop and come talk to me. I really hope not.
You learn how to be a fast runner back then, those times. Or a fast thinker, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's fucking... Yeah, I don't know, he just like dipped off out of nowhere. He just stopped conversating with every friend that he knew ever since he hooked up with this Asian chick. And I think that's when the strict rules of, of a relationship hit him. Because if you're with an Asian chick, I mean, there's going to be strict rules.
I don't know. That's a different.
I don't know anybody that's been with an Asian chick that didn't have strict rules.
One of my friends, he's done the Thai woman thing, and it's just. It doesn't work, in my opinion. It wouldn't work for me. I could.
He went from having tons of friends to having no friends now.
Right. Well, that's exactly what happened. Yeah.
He doesn't even wave at anybody either. It's like nobody exists. It's like, okay.
Fuck that.
It's like, wonder what happened to you. Like, huh. But it's always true. A woman will change a man.
Or sometimes they'll change themselves without realizing it. I don't know.
It's straight up the woman. That's what everybody was saying.
Galaxy, he might well do, but I don't know. I think he'd have a.
He got lost in the sauce.
Say what? Slingshot Warrior is gonna get a mail order bride.
Well, he's plenty of options, Michelle, and he's grown breasts. I don't know if you ever noticed that in the latest video that I saw. So maybe you may have to order one of those other versions. To be fair, Slingshot Warrior is actually. I have nothing against me. He's actually okay. I think he's just trying to talk and stuff like that, and a lot of people sort of give him a bit of a hard time. He's okay in my book. He's okay now. I think he's alright.
Well, we're doing pretty good on the number of views today, 142 for a morning show, which isn't bad.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry Sorry for over talking and stuff like that. I have been.
So now,
This is
let me
definitely
ask
the
you
best
a
one.
related thing now. What is the UK state schools like? I mean, I know that's a commodore of our truly
The
public
horrendous
school.
Michelle, you'd rather be that. You'd rather be in prison. But they've been like that forever. So
UK sucks.
it's a very, very brutal environment to be in.
So Keir Starmer gets the fuck out of there. UK sucks. It's fallen. It's done. Goodbye.
Fingers crossed we can't get rid of him, but what can we do? Red, he's in there for.
Oh, what do you think? You do what?
Yeah, and then you get told
You
you're
do
a
what the
corrupt
Lambda
thing.
resistance did. That's what you do. You do exactly what the Lambda resistance did. Now go research that, and yeah, you'll figure it out.
One person does not make a whole resistance.
You want to be subjects or citizens?
Gordon Freeman wouldn't say that.
Probably not. But it's we have so many.
You just need one man. That's all you need. You know, all it takes is one man in the right place, or the wrong man in the right place. Sorry, no,
Right.
sorry, the right man in the wrong place. There we
I
go.
know
The
what
right
you mean.
man in the wrong place.
Yeah. The problem is, Red, he has so many people now in this country that are of his ilk. And they unfortunately have the right to vote.
Basically, the other
We
thing
gotta all
is,
speak up out against him. I mean, what's he gonna do? Fucking smack the respect order on everybody in the world? You know, it speaks out against him.
I mean, we already have Sharia courts quite a few times already here, so. But it'll come. I think I'm just getting too tired of it. I'm hoping that Trump can have some sort of influence that can override him. I know he can't override another person's country.
Look, the longer he stays in power, the more entrapped you guys are getting. I'm just gonna say that, you know. So let that sink in and boil in your minds, because you know that needs to be thought about.
Well, it's definitely something.
This guy is something that I've never thought would be on planet Earth. At least not in the UK, and definitely not in the UK.
Well, he's apparently one of the most hated PMs already. But yet people vote him in.
Good reason. I basically just label him as like the new age Dr. Breen. You know, he's just like that. Wants to oversee everything that everybody does, and no, that's not right.
The frustrating thing is that people actually took him at his word. When he was in opposition, he was going to do this.
He's basically committing crimes against humanity. That's what he's doing, and he's getting away with it.
Yeah, someone like that should be publicly hung.
Well, it'll be the Muslims that probably end up doing it, and then they'll take over because they've already got majorities in a lot of cities in this country now.
And you're gonna get into the point of control to where you know you guys might start seeing mass genocide over there. You know that's what I'm worried about. If he's just keep continuing on his path, nowhere it's going.
You know, if this continent goes to crazy, goes to fuck, like Russia and UK, France start fighting each other, I'm sorry, don't ask us people that are from here to fight for it. Get these refugees from North Africa and Syria to do it. That you put up in hotels.
Yeah, and his war pushing makes no sense either. That makes no sense.
You know,
he just wants control. He wants to expand control efforts. That's what he wants to do.
Well, it's disgraceful. So the sooner Donald Trump gets in,
he wants to show true power.
I'm not a huge Donald Trump fan. I like what he stands for, but I'm not a huge fan of him as a person. I do agree that he's the best person to do and change things, hopefully.
Less big government.
He's got to do something, and I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will help at least in some way, because we definitely need it. That's for sure. Everyone needs it right now.
yeah,
And get that Biden out of office as well, permanently. You know,
he's the type of asshole that I can see turn the UK into North Korea.
Well, the North Koreans are already in Europe, as I'm sure you know.
No, I'm talking. Yeah, well, I'm talking about like what I mean by that. I'm talking about microphones in your houses and all that shit. He seems like that type.
Yeah, they've tried all that stuff, and you have a
Oh,
named,
really? Oh, wow. Oh.
Yes, there's a thing called a named person. Now they even tried this scheme a few years ago. It was denied, thankfully. That
See,
if
that's
your
worrying.
if your child heard you talking about a parent or a teacher at school or a friend at school, and they told a certain named guardian, you could be prosecuted.
Wow. Yeah. See, that's what I was worried about.
In your
See,
own home,
that's
in your own house. This is
that's the
only
type
like
of shit.
last year. That's madness.
Wow.
That's Stasi sort of on. You know,
I just talked to someone who moved from the UK to Japan, and I was telling them about Kears, and he's like, "Is it even safe for me to return to England?" And I'm like, honestly, I'm like, depending on your views,
Tiger goes there for
I
a
would say
while.
no. I mean, if your views are against Kears, like at all, then no, it's not safe. Totally not.
Yeah, one trip a year is good enough for me, Andrew.
If you go there, don't even talk about Kears. Don't even mention it. Just, if you go there.
How did the UK get so? How did
he's just a psycho. I mean, literally, anytime his name's mentioned, he's coming for you.
How did the UK get so restrictive in speech? That part I don't get.
Well, traditionally, Michelle, 70% is also quite a socialist country. Obviously, the 30% of the country, say London, the southeast, whatever, has always been very more right-leaning. Unfortunately, the UK has always been. Most of Europe's like that, Michelle. Let's be honest. But this is a different level altogether. What we've got here.
Okay.
Germany.
You're going dystopian land. That's where you're going. It's kind of.
But as I say, things always coming around in cycles, and things will come good again. I 100% believe that, and I think you've just got to hold off. Do not let the distractors, the Bidens, the Starmers of this world throw us off course. Stick with the course until the good people get back in and try and put the world back on a straighter path.
Propaganda.
Mm-hmm.
It's all they're doing. Everything that comes out of their mouth, propaganda.
Yep. They're trying so hard as they can just to try and derail before the new president comes in the US. As much as they can, but you've got. I know it will be.
And that's why they're pointing fingers at China right now, saying, "Hey, all these drones are showing up around these Chinese farms that are near military bases." So they're getting ready to start a war before he gets put in by pointing fingers at all these drones. Which eventually, if that's the case, right? If they come to that conclusion and decide, yes, it is China. Well, guess what happens?
Yeah.
These drones start getting shot out of the sky.
Exactly, and then we're blamed for causing.
And then, no, it's an act of war. That becomes an act of war, right? Because we're shooting an enemy out of our sky. So China just committed an act of war, if that's the case. Then all of a sudden, World War III kicks off. They go for Taiwan. Taiwan's going to be the island that they go after first.
I genuinely believe
while they're doing this in mainland America, while they're doing that, by the way.
Yeah.
And possibly around the world, because it's a worldwide thing. It's not just in America.
Right.
No. Well, we see that here with Ukraine, unfortunately. I'm sick of the bloody place. I wish I never heard of the word Ukraine. And that's a terrible thing to say. But
Parasolo, why are we all blocked from your chat? Like, what the fuck's going on?
Hey, Parasolo, it was good to catch up.
Parasolo, a lot of people saying that we're blocked from your chat for some reason. What's going on with that? Was it you blocking people, or was it your mods?
So I unsubbed until that figured out, because I don't know what the hell's going on.
No, I was just telling Michelle when I first came on. It was good to actually catch your stream last night. It was really good. To be fair, it was really good. Something very different and something I'm very much into. But I didn't realize you guys were apparently blocked or whatever. But But Comedy Flu is on there. Oh,
I don't
is
think
that
I'm blocked. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't. You unblocked me. I haven't done anything to it.
No, it was really cool though because there was a couple of times I was getting something from.
I came in and said, "Nice candle setup, with the balloons and hello," and none of those messages came in, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Are you fucking
He
serious?"
doesn't
Like,
have
why-
anyone blocked. He says.
Yeah, I believe
well,
that.
Parasolo, apparently Red. I think Galaxy might be.
Yeah, I tested to see if it was a shadow ban, and it's not a shadow ban. So
it could be a rogue mod though as well. So it could also be a rogue mod. But
I
it was
can
a really
just
good
see if someone's shadow banned because there's the system that we used to tell you doesn't work anymore.
Well, no, I can go to different streams where I don't go and test to see if my messages come in, and if they do, that's how I know I'm not shadow banned. But if they don't come into a channel, that's how I know I'm shadow banned. So, but this time I know I'm not shadow banned. So he might have a rogue mod or something.
Yeah, he could have a rogue mod. Yeah,
or either he did it himself. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on.
Parasol, could you just double check your hidden users list just to make sure? Because I don't know, I wasn't there, so I don't know. But
yeah, and even hello wouldn't come in Galaxy. Yeah.
I mean, I've accidentally blocked people by mistake when my finger flips over when I'm trying to read the side chat, and I'm like, "Oops, sorry."
One of his mods might have blocked people. It might not be him. He might not be aware that people are blocked.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm just kind of excited for tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out the best way to organize.
Yeah, Michelle, I forgot about that. It's going to be a great night. It's going to be cold though, so please wrap up.
Yes, it's going to be very cold because you got the wind. It's going to be cold before Christmas Day, and then there's going to be a slight warming up, but it's not going to be huge. Pretty East Coast, but it's going to be a slight warming up after Christmas Day. Also,
you guys could do with a flask of coffee.
Also, we need to see if it's going to rain. I didn't see originally rain in the forecast, but I'm going to have to check that.
Oh, yeah, you better. Oh, yeah, that would be terrible.
It's meant to be quite mild here, actually, on Christmas Day. I mean, it's not mild just now. It's extremely cold, but I think around about 25th, it's meant to be maybe in the possibly high 50s.
Thanks, Parasolo. He's going to look at his hidden users list.
The worst month for snow here is always like late January.
Do you think the local networks are going to pick up on my stream, like WCBS, WNBC?
Who knows, Michelle? Who knows?
What?
Who knows who will spot you in the middle of New York?
That'd be really weird if one of the local TV channels picked me up. Like, all of a sudden, it becomes a feature story and say, like, WCBS, which goes on the CBS network, all of a sudden everybody gets to see me and I'm going, who is she?
Well, make sure you post it in the Discords and everywhere, Michelle, so that people know, because it's not a show you usually do. It's a one-off, isn't it?
Michelle, I don't think that would ever happen, though.
I don't know. No, I mean,
here's the from an outside perspective. All right, not trying to be rude. This is just an outside perspective because I can think like this. All right, when people see you, you know what they would think of New York.
Yeah, we never know though. It could happen. My stream could go viral. I don't know if it will, but be nice.
Well, you'll probably get some subs out of it, Michelle.
Oh, yeah.
And some donations and maybe You know, for
Remember,
new
the actual
viewers.
convocation itself is really not that long. It's just usually about 10, 15 minutes. That's really all it
Yeah.
is. Unless we extend it. Because obviously, remember, we're going to be reading chat too. So, after we're done with the ritual. So, that's probably where more people are going to come in.
Michelle, I've got your time and stuff like that for the convocation and things. I'll definitely be there for it.
So moted.
I've just got tonight to do.
It starts at 00 hours Universal Coordinated Time, I believe, which is the same in your area.
Okay, that's fine.
Midnight.
I'll just push her aside, Dabs. I'll just tell her to get out of the way.
I don't know how many people are going to be at the stock exchange at night, though. Probably what? Just a few stragglers?
You never know, Michelle. You never know. Yeah, I need to get some food on the go. Let's see.
All right, Andrew. Well, it's good to see you. Yeah, we're talking to you.
Yeah, likewise, Tiger. I mean, after tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Huh?
See you tomorrow.
You will do. You will do.
Yeah.
You guys have a great evening, great day.
All right.
And behave yourselves, as Michelle would say.
Also, don't forget, tonight is Turtle Wow with Gaming Theory and probably Red. Hopefully this time our...
Turtle WoW is boring. I'm done with that game.
Well, I know, but at least
I'd rather play fucking Project Ascension than Turtle
Well,
WoW.
you've got the new computer, Michelle. Why don't you play different games? Why has it got to be Turtle WoW?
Well, right now, because Gaming Fairy and I are playing the Turtle WoW at this point. But, you know, maybe I can get her into EverQuest 2. I did give her a link to download the EverQuest 2 game, so she could try installing that. We can learn to play EverQuest 2, which I played it, but I myself.
EverQuest 2 is also garbage, trash. You like playing these boring trash games. It's just like the same thing as World of Warcraft.
Quite. Sorry about the yawn. Not quite the same. It's Daybreak changed the game a lot.
It's pretty much the same.
Now they're working on coming out with EverQuest 3.
Oh, let me guess. Another World of Warcraft style game. Yeah.
Well, there's also a lot of single player games in Steam too, but
Michelle, have you ever played a game where you actually are not in third person and you play a first person game? Have you ever done that? Other than Truck Simulator?
What do you think American Truck Simulator is?
Other than Truck Simulator.
Okay, well, let's see. What about City Skylines? I played that. It's kind of first person. It's designing a city, Michelle. I know.
That's not a first person. Do you know what first person is? Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I know what the first person is. I know that. I know what it is from writing books. Yeah, I know what first person is.
Isn't City Skyline like looking above the city, looking down at the city? Isn't that what that is?
Yeah, it's kind of like SimCity 3000.
That's not first person. That's aerial view. That's not first person at all.
Right, that's God view. It definitely is God view. You are the God. You built this city. He built this city on dirt and garbage.
Aerial view is the same thing as third person in a way.
Kind of, yeah. Well,
not really, because there's no person involved, I guess. But
The Sims 3 is kind of like the same thing. Yeah, you know, you're God. You know, you tell these characters what to do, and they do them, and then some of them just don't listen, and then get into themselves into a bit of a pickle, kind of like my landlord. Yeah. I don't know. I think I don't mind playing games with people. I mean, sure, Turtle WoW may not be the most exciting game. Essential WoW might be a little bit better. But right
is
now,
aerial view fourth person? Is that what it is?
Aerial view. But at least I don't know. I played. I wanted to buy Mechanic Simulator, but right now donations are stable, but they're kind of a little bit lean right now. Andrew's donation helped bring us to the 100, but it's still need to get some more donations in.
Oh my God, you greedy bastard! Yeah,
not really.
Yeah. No, don't say not really. That was such a greed move right there. We still need more donations, guys. It's Christmas time. We need more donations. Don't mind your children. Don't mind your family. Give me your donations.
A real Scrooge McDuck right there.
How many characters are inside my body? First of all, we gotta define what you mean by a character. I mean, like the characters I play in Turtle WoW, characters I play in World of Warcraft, kind of characters. Or you're talking about members of that I work with, in the community, spiritual community. I work with me, of course, Lumi, Carmen. That's it, the three of us. But Carmen doesn't live here. She's got her own home on the other side, and she works with other people
Carmen,
as well.
Can Carmen play your character on Turtle WoW today?
I think if she did, I think Fairy would be a little bit confused.
Well, no, you can explain it.
Yeah, well,
I've heard Carmen before, I think.
The problem is Carmen is no better at playing Turtle WoW than Fairy is.
Well, Carmen's better than you are, Michelle. So that's why I said, maybe Carmen can play with Fairy.
But she has a character in the game already. Lumi has the character in the game. Carmen doesn't have a game character.
No, it doesn't matter about characters. I mean, you can just let her play yours.
I don't know.
You don't have to go by a binary system right now, Michelle. You can just let someone else control your character.
No, you know that. More donations mean more activities. Yeah. Exactly. These things cost money to do a lot of these activities, especially going to New York because gasoline and
Galaxy. That's a false narrative. Don't push that narrative there. I just keep it real, man. Yeah,
Well, it's true though. It costs money to get to New York City from Winston.
Yeah, but do you ever use your money to go anywhere? I mean, it just seems like Noodles pays and shit.
No, I buy gasoline, so it's not like he pays for everything.
Well, what's that? How much is that in gasoline?
$40 by direction.
So basically nothing. Okay.
But it's $40 that, does go through the cost. And then, of course, I get food stamps, so I can get things like cold drinks on my food stamps and things like that. If you want hot food, you gotta pay cash. Send money from my last activity for new activity. I do. Don't forget tomorrow I get paid for
300
the month of November.
40 of it went to Noodles for gas, and then Noodles paid for everything. Okay, it's Michelle's kind of a little messed up there, I guess, but I guess it's not as bad as it could be.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I gotta use the bathroom. I gotta go see if the water's on.
Gotta take a poop?
And then we're gonna be doing a vertical a little later on when the coffee cup comes. I wanted to show the cup. It's coming. It's out for delivery. I have no idea where it is right now because it says out for delivery. So it'll probably be here about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Let's take a quick
You're gonna sit at the window all day waiting for the package?
Let's see. What's the newest something now right now, nothing yet from the post office. It says it's expected, it's over delivery, so.
Do you know what type of goodies you're getting?
What kind of goodies I'm getting? You mean,
yeah, well,
it was a coffee cup I ordered. It's the Virgo Way coffee cup I ordered. I finally got it coming. I'm looking forward to getting it because I really kind of thought it was a cute cup when it came out with the idea. So,
okay.
It's plain.
I thought this was going to be a gift from somebody. I didn't know you were purchasing your own cup.
Oh, I'm sure I might get something else too, but I don't know anything exactly.
How much money do you make from purchasing your own merchandise?
Nothing, because I get it at cost.
Do you lose money?
No, I just get it at cost. So let's say, for example, the cup, the production cost is, say, just for mathematically simple, $12. Instead of charging $14 to me, I just pay $12.
How much is it? So it's $14 on your market?
Yeah, $14.99
for your viewers to pay, right?
Right. So I'll make like a $2 profit on each one. It's not really a lot of money. So if I sell 20 cups, I get $20 or $40. If I sell,
how many cups do you have? I mean, what's the point of getting another one?
Well, because I think it's a cute cup.
What?
You know, yeah, I got the Sailor Moon China cup. I got the Snow Queen China mug. I want my Virgo China mug. Plus, I have.
So you don't think that's wasteful spending?
What's that?
So you don't think that's wasteful spending?
No, not really.
Well, that can go to food. That can go to
because the idea is to make a show the cup on camera. Maybe I could get people my interest in one, buy one for themselves.
That $12 could have been put in your savings instead. You know, for emergencies.
I do. Put my money in the bank. I put $20 a month in the bank. In the savings account.
And in my own opinion, I think you should be buying other people's merchandise from the community, not your own.
Oh, I do.
I mean, you don't support any. You know, Michelle, you don't support any of your fans. You've only buy merchandise from yourself. You don't buy merchandise from your other fans. I mean, you get stuff given to you, but you never purchase any of your own. You'll purchase your own stuff, but not anybody else's, which makes no sense to me. I mean, it's especially if it's only a $2 difference.
Now, I don't usually watch a lot of other people's channels. I tend to stay to myself most of the time. You know that.
What are you talking about? You say you watch all these tarot reader channels. You watch Asmongold. Right. You watch all these channels.
I watch videos, but I don't necessarily watch live streams.
You're just like a non-supportive person. You're just give. You know, I mean, yeah.
There's a reason why Michelle doesn't. Michelle doesn't watch channels live, and that's because so many of them do not have automatic closed captions enabled, so Michelle can't hear them. So
you don't support them because they don't have closed captions.
Yeah.
You don't buy their merchandise because they don't have closed captions.
You know what? Here's the thing, though, guys. StreamYards, for example.
That's pretty scummy right
hold
there.
On, let me finish. StreamYards, there's no reason why they could not have added it to the API to automatically enable closed captions by default. There is no reason they could not do that. Why? I don't know. That they don't. Okay, same thing with YouTube's own webcam. It doesn't have closed captioning enabled by default either. You have to go to the studio, set it up ahead of time.
So Michelle, okay, let me ask you this too. Since you don't buy any of, your fellow community members that do have merch for sale, right? They do. These community members that come into your chat, you don't purchase any of their merch. Why should they buy any of your stuff?
No one's really been buying mine. I think I get maybe sold 1 record album, 2 record albums in the last...
Yeah, that's why people don't buy your stuff, is because you're not supporting them either. I mean, if you start actually buying merchandise from your supporters here that do sell merchandise, they would probably buy a piece of merchandise from you. That's kind of how it goes around the community. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah. I used to make my merchandise. I was supposed to do that 4 years ago. Well,
I mean, this isn't the average community, Michelle. You gotta support your community members.
Let me ask you a real life question. How many in this community have a store? Let's just ask that question.
I know Noodles does. You never bought his merch.
No, I didn't ask that. I said, how many people in this community even have a merchandise store on YouTube?
I think Paracello does too, actually. I'm not sure.
That's a good question. So, I mean, I know Noodles does not have a store. And I'm sure Para has a store, like you said, but well, who else?
He sells ghost dildos? Oh shit.
Yeah. Comedy Flu doesn't have a store. Krista doesn't have a store. You don't have a store.
Why would I have a store?
Oh, you do have a store.
I'm not a content creator. I'm not a live streamer. I'm not an e-beggar either.
Oh. Well, anyway, the point is, we can really expand our reach. If we could, I mean, I have a community tab now. Yeah, uses that. She uses that. I don't have a community tab, or do I? Not yet, Lou. You will. Oh, good. In fact, maybe you already have one. Oh, really? I think so. I'm not sure. Yeah. Well, we still don't know how I'm ever going to become monetized so I can have my own merchandise shelf. Gotta get you a birth certificate and a social security card. Good luck. Or at least a green card, technically.
Point is that
I agree with
she
that.
doesn't support anybody. I mean, you can sit here and protect her all you want, Grizz. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I mean, it's just not helping out your defense. I mean, Michelle, it's just clear. She doesn't support anybody, really.
Well, like just look what Grizz said. He said it's a losing proposition expecting other people to buy your merchandise. It's sometimes it's hard because you want to sell stuff.
I doubt Michelle's even subscribed to any of your guys' channels too, by the way.
I'm subscribed to Grizz's channel. I'm subscribed to Pair Solo. Gaming Fairy, how you doing this morning? I'm subscribed to Gaming Fairy's channel too. And Comedy Flu.
What's the point of subscribing when you don't go there to support them, say hi or anything?
I do. I say hi when I watch the videos. When they have time, I watch the videos. I'll sneak in there and say hi occasionally.
I don't ever see you there.
Well, with over 1,000 channels to watch, you can imagine that I'm going to be spread pretty thin within a 24-hour period of time.
1,000 black tarot readers.
1,000 channels of all kinds of content. Mostly science and technology channels, actually. So how you doing, Gaming Fairy, by the way? I'm sorry I didn't see you earlier.
Whatever happened to your woman, Katroya?
Yeah. Oh, she's
her?
back on the beat again. Doing
What does
tarot
that mean?
reading from a motel room.
Oh. So she's homeless?
Yeah. She's homeless. They seized her house.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't turn out very well for her, did it?
Streamboo.com. What is that? Another web or social media site?
So the police seized her house.
Yes.
I wonder
Either that
why.
or the bank foreclosed, or both. Maybe the bank, maybe the police
Sounds
seized
to me
it,
like
and
the
then the
SWAT
bank.
team did some major damage on her house there when they came to get her.
That could have been damage. And I don't know. I didn't
Sounds
see
to me they fucking ran the vehicle in the house or something.
Something obviously happened. So
Wasn't
she's
just a
living.
battery ram. I'll tell you that right now. They had to have done something bigger than that.
No, yeah, I'm sure they did something. But then again,
I bet she barricaded the fuck out of that place because she was freaking out.
oh,
That whole
yeah.
stream, she was freaking the
She
fuck
could
out.
have been, yeah. She could have been, yeah.
It was like she was in complete denial of her situation. That's how bad she was freaking out.
That's probably likely. But also, I think that don't forget that even if the police seize the house, the bank's going to want the money back.
Beyonce did this to me, guys. Beyonce swatted me. I actually really think Beyonce did that to her.
You really...
I think that she thinks that. Yeah, I really do. I really think she thinks that Beyonce did that to her.
That's crazy.
In all reality, Beyonce probably couldn't give a crap.
Like, this is all Beyonce's fault. This is Beyonce's doing. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm seeing how many police are out there. They had the whole, they had the armored vehicles out there. They had the roads blocked off. They had people on the megaphone telling her to get the fuck outside.
I don't know where I agree with you when you say about overpriced, mass-produced market items. Let's be honest, almost all this stuff is the same basic
if she's
stuff.
Homeless, she's going to end up in jail again. Just watch. I guarantee you at some point we're going to see another live stream where the hotel door is getting busted through. You know?
Well, I'm glad she didn't lose her channel. She's still monetized. But the thing is...
Probably be some hooker bust, too.
I mean, it just, I don't know the whole story, but now since if the police did seize her house, there's the first question: what's the bank gonna do if she owes money on a mortgage? She's gotta pay the mortgage, right? She still has to pay a mortgage, even though she doesn't have the house anymore, right?
I'll be for how she acted. I'll be honest with you. I guarantee it had something to do with drugs. I guarantee it.
Could be. Very likely. She's been really flipping out lately.
I mean, they don't just show up, like that,
I mean, she supposedly went up on a neighbor. She basically started doing really weird, goofy stuff. Way worse than anything I've ever done. I mean, I don't do that kind of crap,
It's probably her boyfriend or something that got.
She said that she wasn't interested in dating any people anymore because she had bad luck with people and dating. I try to understand that to a point. But no, I'm going to say one thing. Guys, What is it about us Virgos? We always do this. We always flip out. I mean, seriously, Patty was the same way. She flips out. She does the stupidest shit, and then she goes.
Do you think Victoria does? Do you think she has the same thing?
I don't know who Victoria is, but
Victoria.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I mean, well, in the case of Patty, it's like wants to control you, right? Oh, it's my way or the highway, right? And then when things go wrong, they all go like Daffy Duck, and they all go woo 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 woo, and they're bouncing all over the place. Like, wait, stop. Okay, stop micromanaging the world. Okay, it ain't gonna work. Just back off slowly. Get off the hyper control pills. All right. We don't need that. All right. But it's like every Virgo. I do it. You've seen me do it.
Michelle, you know it's your fault. It's always your fault for doing that. I don't know if you know that. You let the trolls harass them all the time.
Yeah, but
and,
what
you
it
do
is,
it constantly, let them back.
Yeah, but what it is that for some reason, in our intention to try to help everybody,
they're doing
we
it.
sometimes sort of become the Karens of the Zodiac. I don't know why. We just do.
Look at Ed. Look what you did to Ed, Michelle. I mean, you ran him out of your house with the trolls. You weaponized the trolls against Ed, and you got him out of your house.
I didn't.
That's what you did. No, that's exactly what you did.
Not intentionally. Okay, but I mean, what I'm trying to say is, let me get to the point. Every single Virgo, me included, I've done the same thing. We tend to just flip out. I don't know why. It's like, are we so strung up about micromanaging the world that we forget that reality? We're just another one of the fish in the fish tank? Like, really? You know, we are the classic Zodiac Karen. I'm sorry. I wish my sign wasn't so worried about micromanaging everybody else, because we can barely micromanage our own lives. We're always living in anxiety and sometimes in denial and everything else. But we do that. I'm sorry to every Virgo who's ever treated you badly. I can't speak for every one of them, but I mean, I try so hard not to do that, and that I do it anyway and fall into this good old rut. You know,
Virgos are major pain in the fucking asses.
Yeah, pretty much, Gaming Fairy. My mom was a Scorpio, but she must have been pretty low, closer to the Virgo sign. But I mean, I try to overcome that. I do. Right now, I mean, I'm sorry, but the Karen in me has been going after my landlord like a lawnmower after a blade of grass.
That's why I'm here, because Michelle's, my way or the highway. I'm a Virgo. Then here comes me, the Scorpion, fucking singing Michelle, paralyzing her. No, you're staying put.
Yeah.
Jimmy's a profligate.
I mean, we have the hardest time finding relationships, too, because the fact is, it's not only because I'm unique, that's obvious, but it's just, all the Virgos I know, when it comes to dating, we screw up. I don't know why.
Michelle, I'm going to use my stinger as a weapon to get you out of that house. You're gonna move eventually. You're going to find a place to move to.
I mean, my landlord's starting to dread listening to me, because he's like,
hey, Michelle, are you going to stay over Friday night, Michelle?
What's that?
You going to crash at my crib Friday night?
Cassandra's going to be there.
In the apartment or house. Yeah, I guess so. Makes sense. I mean, after all, it's going to be late.
He now has an apartment?
His house. He has a house. It means his bed. You're going to lay on my bed? Yeah, I'll bring some stuff for that. Just keep it simple.
Okay. Well, we're going to have to share a bed, Michelle.
I know that you're going to share a bed. We shared a bed before, remember?
Mm-hmm. Do you know how many people are going to be jealous, Michelle? You're probably going to get a lot of hate, especially from that that gaming fairy chick. Gaming fairy's gonna be very upset.
Say what? No, I'm not. I don't think so. Really?
Gaming fairy is gonna be very jealous, Michelle. Very jealous.
I don't know if she'll be jealous, but
that's
so
Michelle's crush.
let's
It's
just
not the other guy, right?
let's just recap. Make sure we got this right. So Stan is gonna pick me up around 11 a.m. tomorrow. We're gonna have a card table with us, the bag of the stuff for the ritual, the purple dress, obviously a hoodie to keep warm, my regular jacket, some hygiene stuff, to keep clean, a nightgown. Maybe you can skip the nightgown because do you really
Are you gonna live stream the trip too?
Oh yeah, so my phone's chargers, tripod.
Michelle, I need you to spray everything down with pesticides before you come to my house.
Don't worry about that. The stuff doesn't even have bugs in it. There's no fleas in it either.
I'm worried
Michelle,
about
just do what he says, Michelle.
What's that?
Just do what Noodle said.
I don't have any pesticides to spray.
Listen, Michelle, you're blind. I know you can't see them, but they are there. Just do what the man says.
All right, so you're gonna get picked up by Stan at 11, right? So that means you're gonna get to my house at like 1 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay. So if I'm not there, Stan's gonna drop you off.
So where's Stan gonna drop me off, and where are you gonna be picking me up?
So if you want to go to my house, I have to make sure the doctor is going to be there to let you in. If the doctor is going to be there, you can hang out with the doctor until I get home.
All right, so he's gonna meet me at the house. So Stan's gonna drop me off at your house.
I'm gonna find out tonight.
All right. Well, we need to know where we're gonna be meeting.
If not, he's gonna have to drop you off somewhere where I can pick you up, or you can just hang out.
But I figured
maybe like a local Barnes and Noble or something like that.
Or maybe you can pick me up at Monheim Station and Penn Station there.
Penn Station?
Don't forget to take a shower, too, the night before.
I don't think it's a good idea to drop you off at Penn Station. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to find you.
Well,
we
definitely need to pick a location where you can find me. That's going to be important.
Right.
That's between you and Stan.
Michelle, how is Gaming Fairy gonna take this? She's very jealous, Michelle. Very, very jealous.
Oh no, I was telling Michelle to wash herself because not Noodles.
Yeah, do wash your sheets if you can. Make sure you're clean.
Man, take a bath before the day you go to Noodles.
Well, let's see if I even have working water yet. Because I don't know.
Oh my God. So you're the new Tina. Okay.
Well, the landlord is the one who botched the plumbing, not me.
We don't got running water. I need money.
Michelle, maybe we can make some chicken.
You need more donuts to sell because water's not running.
Well, anyway, so the point is, so you guys work out the rendezvous location, and I already have things already packed, the ritual stuff, the card table, the cloth, so I'm just gonna throw the purple dress in the bag, and maybe my nightgown. You don't really need it. Yeah, well, I know I don't need it. We'll figure it out.
Is there any low-income apartments in New Jersey, Noodles? No?
No, I'm sure there are, but I'm sure they're all filled, too.
Somewhere,
Maybe in Patterson or Newark, Michelle. You should look for a place in Patterson or Newark.
I'm telling you, because if her watch, she needs to move by
You know who you should move in with? You should move in with Ken, Michelle. Mr. Perfect came
It
over.
just seems like the whole building's falling apart now. The water's not working. There's a hole in the roof. It's just time to move. It's time to get out.
Let me go check to see if the water is working. I gotta use the bathroom anyway. So, see if Jimmy finally got the plumber to finally fix what is so-called
Jimmy
heavy
doesn't
being
even
bunched
hire a
up.
real plumber, and you just need to get the fuck out of there.
All right, I'm gonna go right back. I'm gonna see the bathroom. Okay, wait a minute.
You want to know why Jimmy doesn't hire a real plumber? Because, well, boy, oh boy.
They cost money.
Yeah. Not only that, but there's going to be a lot of things that would probably need to be replaced too that Jimmy's not going to want to figure out. Yeah, this isn't good. This is not good if the plumbing's going, and because Jimmy's not going to pay for that. No way. That's just ridiculous price for a real plumber. It's not like hiring Ray, to do the floor. This is like
what's up?
Shit. Because if he hires somebody and they don't do that pipe right, and that pipe breaks and starts leaking, it's
Bring
not.
Michelle over here tomorrow.
Yeah. Then you'll have a flooding problem, and the building will start falling apart. Literally falling apart, like breaking apart. So this is very worrying. I'm very worried for you, Michelle.
A cigarette. You want? I'm smoking a cigarette.
Never heard of a landlord this scummy. Oh, you know plumbing. Oh, okay. If you know plumbing, you say so. You don't have no qualification.
It appears to be working now. I think he finally fixed it. So that's good. So the water's working. So good. That means you can finally rinse out your laundry. Yes. We gotta rinse
How much do you think Jimmy pays those makeshift plumbers? Do you think $10 an hour?
Zip.
Maybe
Usually gives them a place to sleep.
Oh my God! They're homeless people. Okay, get the fuck out of that house. Get out of that apartment. It's gonna fall apart.
You got hobos working on your plumbing?
Yeah, no, you need to get out before that place does fall apart because I'm telling you right now, this is not good. I see just fucking big, massive problems coming from this.
They're gonna condemn that place.
It's gonna fall. No, I'm serious. It's gonna flood, then it's gonna break apart. You're gonna see rot everywhere, and it's just gonna fall.
Well, yeah, but then again, plumber will certainly
Especially if the problems, reside on the upper levels, and yeah, it's done. It's not good.
Well, the plumbing is a lot easier to get back in the code with than the than other things.
Jimmy just needs to suck it up, get a real company out there for once.
I told Jimmy this. I said, get yourself a proper property management company.
It's express, so it's a little longer.
There's no reason why Jimmy couldn't get a property management company. They are available. They'll collect the rent. They'll also go fix up the property for you. And they usually, because they are licensed, they have to have access to contractors and everything.
Look, if this keeps going on for like a week or more, you're going to need to get housing authority or fair housing.
Oh, it's already fixed. The water's already fixed.
No, you said it wasn't running. You just said it wasn't running.
It said the water is running. Yeah, now it is.
Wait, what is he doing? Is he turning it off and on? Is that what he's doing every day? Is he turning it on and off?
When he does the plumbing work, instead of finding the original shut valves for each section of plumbing, he's just turning the whole building off.
Oh, so the homeless guy is still there working on it.
No, this is another guy.
Another guy. So a different homeless guy. Okay.
Yeah.
What's Jimmy's fascination with homeless people?
I don't know. I think deep down he wants to help them, but the problem is that
Is he a drug dealer? No, I mean, is he like a drug dealer? Is that why he's having overdoses in his house? Hold on, wait, hold on. There's someone here. Hold on.
Oh, geez.
he didn't have an overdose in the house, in the building.
Hold on, Michelle, hold on.
He really is a profligate.
Like Christmas everywhere I go.
Well,
With me.
hey,
Hello.
Tina, how you doing?
My dog. My dog.
Well, let's say hi to some of the other people here. Tina, how you doing? Comedy
Tina
Flu, how you
Roberts,
doing? Right. He already has insurance. He has to have insurance because he has a mortgage. So he has insurance on it.
So Tina's losing her place, and then with this shitty homeless plumber, you're probably going to lose yours too. So it's like you really are the new Tina Rockers. You know, no running water, really. Getting work done.
Actually, that's not entirely true. Yes, he can hire a licensed homeless plumber. Absolutely. In fact, a licensed homeless plumber would probably just tell, hey, I know anyone real net worth.
That was Tina Rocker. Botched the
Licensed homeless plumber.
There isn't too many licensed homeless plumbers I can think of, but you never know. Well, at least the water appears to be running, so I'm going to try to get the laundry rinsed out because obviously I'm not going to have time to hang it up on the shower rod until I come home. So let me just rinse that. I'm full of laundry stuff right now, so I get that out of there, and then. Okay, someone's come up. Galaxy Eye wants to come up. Hold on a minute here. Can somebody let her up? You have to, because Tiger's not here. Oh. Okay. Well, we get Gaming Baby up here, too. Go ahead, Michelle. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, Michelle.
My dog.
Knock it off,
Hey, yo.
So, anyway,
How about them licensed homeless plumbers?
Actually, I don't know of any licensed homeless plumbers, but I'm sure some must exist
Yeah,
somewhere.
right there. That's the whole point. What the fuck?
That may be
Michelle?
more of a San
Jimmy
Fran
doing?
thing, considering that the price of housing in San Fran is
So-
out of this
so
world.
I got Jimmy's phone number. Do I need to fucking call him up and force him to hire a fucking plumber? A real one?
I did tell him. I said, I already told him that on the phone. And given what I said about Virgos micromanaging everybody else, I think he started to dread hearing that phone ring with me calling him and saying, get your ass out of this thing, get a plumber in here. Otherwise, this town is going to charge you thousands of dollars per day in fines. You got to get this done, and you got to get it done now. I called him like 5 times today. Oh, not 5 times today, but yesterday and
Must
today,
not
a
even
total of
laugh.
5
It's gonna be a
times.
sick job. Oh man.
Oh, as long as it's working.
I would go down there and just see what the job looks like.
Exactly,
Just, you know,
King Fairy. I mean, from what I understand, the job was basically a pretty straightforward
I would want to go
job.
down there and see what the fuck's going on myself and be like, yeah, okay. Like, how bad is it?
I don't know what the job
bad
would
is
look like.
it?
I wasn't down there to look at it. And I mean, from what I heard, it's one of the old cast iron pipes that just, kind of just rusted through. Galvanized steel pipes, they do rust through eventually. And that means that they have to cut out the diseased pipe section and put in piece of copper or
They're not
plastic.
supposed to rust through. I don't know how that's happening.
Well,
Hi, comedy.
hey, you doing, Comedy Flu?
Must have some real
Comedy Flu,
acidic
why don't
compounds
you
running
and
through there.
Gaming Theory come on up for a little bit? Because I like talking to Comedy Flu and Gaming Theory too.
Yeah, guys, come join the party.
Yeah.
Because galvanized pipes are no different than these galvanized poles out here, you know, and these galvanized poles have been out here for fucking decades.
Yeah, but they do rust out eventually. Depends what's in your water. I mean, if there's water, certain minerals in your water, it will rust them out. Ask Tina. She can tell you that. That's why the reason why her
The
well
first time
stopped.
I've ever seen rust is when kids, you know, grind on their skateboards and, you know, wear everything off, but over time.
Well, it depends. You know, they do rust, especially if they're not galvanized. I don't know if all the pipes in the building are galvanized.
But even then, that takes a real long time. So, yeah, I don't know how that's happening, Michelle. How old are the pipes?
The building was built in 1911, and it came built in with modern or with galvanized steel plumbing.
You sure it's not lead plumbing?
It's not lead plumbing. If it was lead plumbing, it would not be rusting out. It's steel.
Yeah, but you said 1911. There has to be lead hooked somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure there might be lead somewhere. But that's not the problem we're having right now, because most of the pipes were replaced years ago. But from what I've seen, most of the remaining pipes are all steel. They're all steel pipes. Even the old gas light connections are all steel. So they we used to have gas lights in the wall. Yeah.
A lead problem.
The city municipal water line originally was lead. Connection unit.
Sure, it's not old terracotta pipe.
What's that? No, we don't have a lead problem. Well, except we do have lead-based solder or copper pipes. That's very common. Up until about the 1990s, that lead solder was used. Lead tin solder was used in plumbing for a long time. Hello, Golden Girl. How you doing? Well, landlord finally got the plumbing fixed, it looks like. Which is good, because I was getting kind of very perturbed with him. So get your ass down and get yourself a plumber, otherwise the town's going to charge you $1,000 per day. And I said, they ain't going to be kidding around either. So, looks like they finally got it done. So,
yeah, while he's at it, he needs to come fix your apartment.
Huh?
I said, while he's at it, he should go up there and fix your apartment.
No, that's going to be another. He has to get the roof fixed first before he does my apartment, because otherwise, what's the point of putting new plaster up on the ceiling? It's just going to come right down again. Comedy, I'm a Scorpio woman. I can say I truly cannot get jealous unless they actually have real feelings for someone, and that's hard to get from me. Okay.
Tina's been terrible. She can't handle the cyberbullying, guys. Been really getting to her.
Tina rocker chair?
Yeah. That big bad red has been really, you know, going at her.
Yeah, well, Let's see what time is. How many people? 18. 212 views. Average engagement is 15 minutes, 53 seconds, 12 likes. Total donations $12.58. Okay, I guess that's good. So I'm gonna be doing a vertical a little later on today. Just relaxing before I go to work. Says Golden Girl 5th. Okay. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow night is going to be the convocation. It is going to be, as Stan CT wants the range to do it outside of the New York Stock Exchange. That's going to be different.
So moted be.
How many people are going to come to the New York Stock Exchange in person to see me? I have no idea.
I wish.
By the way, I was thinking about looking for housing in Maryland. Bad because you guys have been easy enough for you, Sherry, and maybe Slingshot Warrior to help me move there. Someone could drive the truck, get a couple strong guys to carry furniture down. But how is the rents down in Maryland? I guess it depends where you go.
That would be cool. They've got some places that are kind of cheap. You'd have to look around.
Yeah. I'll have to go and Zillow and look. But I don't know where even Slingshot Warrior lives. Or
he lives way further up towards Delaware.
Right. Is that near Indianapolis? Or is that
Yeah, I'm like right outside of Annapolis.
Well, that's not what Brian K was saying. He was saying that big bad red, that you were saying that he was cyberbullying you and that some real terrible stuff was being said.
Yeah, right.
I don't think Brian would lie. That big bad red needs to knock it off.
Yeah.
How could you?
So, I mean, like I said, because right now, like me and Krista were talking with Gaming Theory, I don't really know anybody in.
Oh, there goes Tina with that self-harm rhetoric. I don't matter to me. Okay, so you don't matter to yourself? That doesn't make sense.
Cheap computers, government surplus auctions. Okay, said, put that in the general Discord. I'm sure other people would be interested in that as well. So right now, like I said, they got it looks good. I hope that it's not just a flash in the pan with the water, because I'd be really, 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 really pissed if it's just a flash in the pan. Almost like the landlord told me, ha 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 ha, just kidding. If he ever did that, he
Where's
definitely
your husband, Tina? I think it's time for your husband to tell you to get offline again.
Yeah. I could see. Well, Kelly flew seriously. I would just go ahead when you're not on the internet. It's just go sleep. They could, rest up for a few hours and try to get some chores done.
You might be able to ignore me, Tina, but I don't know if George can.
Golden Girl sound like CDs.
Shut up, pigeon on a wire, you fucking asshole. Come on. Flying piece of shit right there. Look at that. What a bastard.
It's like me and the go outside. It's time to find out something to do. Why don't you go ahead and start a barbecue outside? Cook some steaks outside. I mean, it might be cold, but your steaks will still cook in the barbie. You know.
Where should I eat today, guys?
I don't know.
Good question. Anything but Taco Bell and McDonald's and Burger King.
We don't have a Burger King here, unfortunately, Winston, or a Taco Bell.
I wanted Sheets. They make a really good chicken sandwich, but there's like none around like the Maryland area, at least not close enough.
Oh yeah, we definitely do. That's right, Galaxy. We do matter. All lives matter. No, don't tell that to BLM though. Oh, not here, are they? Oh, the keel's not fucking sneaking around this bitch.
Yeah. I mean, actually, would help you out there. Let's remember comedy flow. The Virgo's concept is technically we're supposed to help serve the communities that we're in.
A couple days ago.
I need to do something about comedy flow.
Oh God, what's comedy doing now? What? What's going on here?
He's not curving out, is he?
A door?
On top of that, I got hurt from the door handle.
Uh-oh. Oh, they're losing their shit.
I know he's talking about with the door handle and the wind catching it and pulling it off. Yeah, I've seen it happen with wind. You know, can be pretty strong. Even here, you know, because of the way the wind blows, depending on where you are, it could be pretty strong. So.
Michelle, tell Out in the Wire and Tina Rocker to stop playing victim like black people.
Why is she playing victim?
I don't know. I'm not black. I wouldn't know.
Well, anyway, so let me see if my cup is here yet. And as long as the water really is running, which it should be, I'm going to definitely take advantage of, let's see, an email from me from the post office yet. Nothing new. Oh, yes. It's downstairs. My cup is downstairs, guys. I'll tell you what. Let me just turn this into a little bit of an unboxing stream at the same time. Let me go get the cup.
That her dog eats all the time. You know, her dog.
All right. Let me go ahead and get my cup downstairs. Okay, it's already down there.
Hello.
Shut up, Out in the Wire, you piece of shit. Fucking rat with wings on a wire. mobile poop machine on a wire. Oh no, there's no such thing as cyberbullying. I mean, unless you're telling me these people don't have free will to leave. Is there no free will? Are you guys just slaves to the abuse? Oh, it's not a noble bird. That's a dove. The dove is a noble bird. It's all pure white, very, very noble. Pigeons just congregate and just shit on everybody. They just love to shit on everybody and laugh about it.
Pigeons are city
Two
rats of the sky.
Two hostages, Tina and Wire.
If you Google pigeons, they're city rats of the sky.
Tina can't even get
everything.
up, Parasolo. What are you talking about? The woman just lays there drinking her diet soda, allowing the NASQ to lay eggs on her and fucking all that shit. I mean, I don't know what the hell's going on over there in that fucking place, but maybe get rid of the food that's causing the gnat problem. I don't know. Something hiding somewhere you all forgot about. No, I'm not joking. I'm serious. There really is a fucking gnat problem that she has, and I don't know what the big deal, like what's going on over there, but maybe they just don't take out the trash, or I don't know. She's on stream going, "There's buzzing in my ears," and and fucking, it's like, God damn. Then when it's not that, if it's not that, this is what you're hearing.
Oh, you're with me. No. My dog. My dog.
All right, I got my cup here.
My dog.
What? All right, so let's take a look at the cup.
So we're complaining about the gnats. It's they're their dogs.
I'm always afraid of ordering China on the internet, because I never know if it's going to survive or end up in a million pieces. Okay. Alright, so...
No, Tina just pulled a big no-no. Uh-oh.
There you go.
Just gonna call the cyber police on you, Red. You better knock it off.
Says what can I say? It's the Virgo way, always sinking
I've done
every day.
cyberbullying before. I played bowling online. That's some good stuff.
It's like the robots that pull up.
Switch over to the camera so you can see it better. Can't really see it that with camera. Alright. It's the cup. So I wish it was a bigger cup. I mean, like a 16 ouncer. Yeah, I didn't have a 16-ounce cup. There you go. That's the cup right there.
You gonna fill that thing up, Michelle, with some coffee?
Yeah. Well, I got coffee in my other cup right now, so that's no problem.
I just made some coffee too. We could cheers.
So, another cup.
I know, Tina, you would know all about lying.
So I got 3 mugs. In China. They're I got this cup, I have my other cup, and I have but it took them over a month to make it, so they gave me a refund on the shipping costs. So I got $4.99 back. Because they apologized that they had a production issue with a supplier in the United States. And they said, we're going to send you back $4.99. I said, fine, for the shipping costs. I said, I'll accept that. And, yeah, this is the cup I was waiting for. Yep. So now I got 3 cups. Eventually, someday, I'm going to set up a little curio cabinet somewhere and put them all 3 of them up onto the shelf.
Okay, so maybe read that definition out on the wire to yourself again. Red isn't personally sending Tina anything. This is a public forum. Time to be
Hello,
adults
Sarah,
and realize
how you
you're here at your
doing?
own free will, like you said. You're
Hey,
free
Sarah,
to go.
why don't you get in contact with me sometime on Discord?
Yeah.
I haven't heard from you in a while. How you doing?
That's what makes it different, dude. You're sitting here like asking to be fucking whipped. That's the difference. You guys are fucking retarded.
Okay.
Whoops.
And Red King's get back.
Yeah, I did a oopsie.
Yeah, he went, go.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I did. Because they changed production, and I ordered in early November, and I just got it. So about a month.
Oh, so cruel, but it's the truth. I'm sorry you're dumb. Maybe you should have gone back to school.
Anyway, Gaming Theory Company Flu. It's and Sarah, it is FRP. FRP is link.
FRP, fucking retarded people. Get on that panel.
Officer Doofus. That's great.
Yeah, I like the end of this link. It's nice.
I came on her show, I think, once. I talked to her, Tina, also off camera, too. Yeah.
I'm just playing 2 out on the wire.
Okay,
Can't
that's
take the
fine,
heat. Get out
Sarah.
the kitchen, baby.
How about you, Gaming Fairy? You want to come on up for a little bit? So, let me take a look here at the site. Show my junk mail. So, the cup came in. Let's go back to over here. See, catch up where we are.
Are they personal attacks comedy?
Chat.
Because she personally was talking about other people, and nobody wants to mention that. That's what started this whole thing.
Dirty deletes all her streams too.
Yeah.
That's why I got
shit about everybody and then deletes it and then acts like she didn't do anything.
Yeah.
That's a special kind of fake right there.
Yeah. I wasn't talking about you. Oh yeah, you were. I got the delete evidence. Got it recorded.
Right.
I was talking about some other red.
I was talking about some other people too. I'm not going to mention their names, but yeah, there's other people that she talks shit about too that come here, but I'm not going to mention them. You know, just to be fair. You know what I mean?
So, anyway, so what are you doing this afternoon? Okay, Gaming Fairy's coming up. Yay! Let's get on here. Hold on, let me get my cursor. Where's my cursor?
Yay! Her crush is getting on.
Alright, hold on a minute.
I'm excited.
Alright, let me let her on here. Hello, how you doing?
There she is,
Hi.
Michelle's crush. There we go.
Yay!
Yeah, yay, Michelle, you're
If I had party poppers, I'd blow one.
round
for you.
5. You know, the new crush.
I think I'm fresh out of explosive. Sorry.
Yeah. So anyway, how you doing, Gaming Fairy?
I'm good. I just got done working for the morning, so now
Shirley
I
gets
can
happy
actually
when
get on.
Andrew comes up. You can tell.
How are you guys?
I'm doing okay. It looks like the water's working right now, so
I'm ravenously starving.
Go get you some food. I
I
haven't ate anything
didn't
yet
eat
today. I just had
breakfast yet.
coffee.
No, I'm gonna make some breakfast soon. I just had coffee with the with the water that Krista brought over yesterday, so I can make some instant coffee like I usually do. So
Heck yeah, I gotta have the coffee. That's all I've had too.
yeah.
Are you all coffee drinkers? Red, Galaxy, do y'all drink coffee? I know Red
Hell
does
yeah.
actually, so never mind. He drinks coffee all day.
You gonna join me in Turtle Wild tonight?
Yeah, I'll be able to because I worked this morning. I don't work this evening, so I'll be free.
Okay, so about 7:00 normal time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you two gonna be on?
Red, I don't know about Red. He said he walked away from WoW, so
That's why I was
Fuck
asking
Turtle
him.
Wow.
You gotta play Turtle
I'm playing
WoW.
Project
Red.
Extension. Fuck boring ass Turtle WoW. Fucking
No, we
crap.
need you. Listen, we'll look into that Ascension thing. I'm gonna look into downloading it. If you'll play with us, then I'll do it.
Well,
I
you're gonna have to
haven't
convince Michelle to
downloaded
download it,
Essential
Gaming
yet.
Fairy, because she only listens to you right now. So
I rather have variety in my World of Warcraft. You know, just create your customized character
What do
with
you mean
any.
she only listens to me?
It's just great.
It's exactly what I said. You're the shot caller. Tell her what to do. She'll download it for you. Shot caller.
Tell her to
20-inch
download
blade.
Super Smash Brothers.
Baller.
I set up an Essential
Paula,
WoW
get
account, but the
laid
thing is that
There you go. There you go. I knew she had it in her.
Baby Sinclair.
Hold on, I gotta put on my headphones, guys. I'm gonna go silent for a second.
I set up an Essential WoW account, but I don't remember what my
Make it a
username
fucking
and
pan
password
and make the
is.
noise. Oh shit.
Tequila, how you doing, Jasmine?
Okay, I got my ears on now. I can hear.
There you go.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the
I thought
noise
that
right
was
there. Not the
I
mama.
thought Red was wearing an actual mask. I didn't know it was a picture. I was like, what the hell is he doing just sitting there in a mask?
Actually, banging it on the rim actually works the best with a butter knife handle. That's just something I learned. Now I found my calendar a mistake. It's like I was washing it, it's sinking, and it clang, and it was like, oh crap, that's perfect. So that's how we ended up with the calendar and rituals because it was so loud.
My dog.
Oh. So anyway, Gaming Fairy, so what's your plans for today? Anything in particular?
Nope. I'm gonna go. Well, yeah, I'm actually gonna go shopping here in a little bit and get the last bit of Christmas presents.
Okay. You're gonna be watching the convocation in front of the New York Stock Exchange on Friday. It's been changed to the New York Stock Exchange.
Wait, what? You're doing it at the what?
What? You're gonna do it in public?
Of course, we're gonna do it in public.
That's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. What do you think how do you think people's gonna react?
You gotta do it in vertical. You gotta do this in vertical stream when you do it. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, I gotta set my little altar and the candles and incense and all that.
People are gonna be like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
No, I think you're gonna get harassed by the police if you do it there.
I don't
know.
Like
people are gonna call the police.
I don't know if we're gonna be harassed by.
No, Michelle gets harassed by the police all the time. Just let it happen.
Leave you alone. Michelle, you gotta put a tip bucket out if you're gonna do that.
God, she just goes to Dunkin' Donuts, and the Dunkin' Donuts people call the police on her for no reason. I mean, it happens all the time. You can't, there's no avoiding the police with her. I don't know why. It's not someone calling the police on her from outside. Outside. It's somebody from the fucking shop calling the police. So I mean, I don't think there's a way to avoid it.
Well,
yeah, imagine a table with candles. That's definitely going to get somebody calling. They're going to think you're a terrorist.
No, I'm sure we'll get somebody calling. I'm sure the NYPD will ask us while we're there, and I'll just tell them. And with Noodles.
Well, yeah, Noodles can talk to them while you just hurry up and try to finish it before they make you.
People just look at Michelle and they just get instantly triggered, and they're like, "I just want to get this person," And then all of a sudden, here's Dunkin' Donuts.
I mean, first of all, there's a question I wanted to, which Noodles didn't answer is obviously it's in front of the New York Stock Exchange. The question is where he wants to do the ritual belong to the stock exchange, or is it truly a public area? If it's a truly public area, I don't think the police really can do much. If it's the property of the New York Stock Exchange, that's completely different, because then the stock exchange could say you're trespassing, and there would be no way it can say again you're not.
Oof. Did you see that comment Sarah wrote? Tina makes me want to hurl my cookies. I'm just saying. Simplicity at its best. Don't lie.
Wow, even see if Sarah doesn't like it, then stop. Yeah, just stop your lying, Tina, because everybody's onto your shit, obviously. So everybody that you've been talking to and that you've been talking shit about, all the same people.
Well, like I said, I do hope it's gonna go fine. I really do, because it's a 20-minute convocation. It's not really long. I'm sure the NYPD would probably say, "Oh well, that's okay." You just ask them to say, "Hey, stick around," because you know why? Because I'll show you I'm serious when I say it's 20 minutes. So we'll just wrap it up. Put the stuff away, and you can. Then maybe you might not want to burn the incense, because otherwise there's no way you can extinguish that in time. Not in 20 minutes, because the charcoal will burn for a long time, and we don't want a good old-fashioned conflagration. Yeah, that's fine. We can simplify it. I don't know what the police would think about the convocation. They probably go, "What exactly is the convocation for?" And I'll tell them, because I'm the North American Snow Queen. Every year we do these convocations.
Bring the pentagram with you, Michelle. Then they'll understand.
No, we're not bringing the pentacle. No.
Oh, dang.
We didn't use it last year either. No, we didn't use it last year. But I think you might want to forego the singing. Yeah.
Oh god.
Best part, you definitely have to sing in the middle of the street.
Oh, that would
While
be.
while it's being filmed now, it has to be while we can see it too.
That would be interesting.
It will be on a vertical stream. And
You guys ever watched Finding Nemo?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know when Dory communicates with the whale.
That's how I
speak whale.
It's kind of what it's like. Yeah, it's gonna.
He's gonna go quit me.
What are you comparing that to?
He's comparing Dory and Michelle singing.
Oh, gotcha.
Do you know how my old Dory used to communicate with the whale? Simple, she was the whale.
Yeah, Jesus.
Dang, that was a quick burn, Michelle. Good one. Call the fire department.
I'm the baby.
Michelle's on fire.
Michelle, since when do you start calling people fat?
Because I'm fat, so I can call people fat.
When my husband changes my diapers, he rolls me side to side while my legs kick and swing. What the hell is going on?
I don't know, but whoever's running that account, you're doing excellent. Keep it up.
Sometimes I'll sit and poop for hours.
That just has me dying. I'm like internally dying with this pain. It's great.
Oh, I was not looking at that, and then I see that. Oh, that's great. What the heck?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that picture. The milk comes from chocolate milk. Oh my god.
Have you guys ever had? Okay, I'm gonna show. Is the panel? Oh no, she has it showing right now. Fuck that. Never mind.
No,
I was gonna say if you guys have ever had a coffee crisp candy bar, because I have one.
I'm Tina
I
Walker. I like to go to Michelle's where my abusers are and then cry abuse. I don't make any sense. I just want to go and get attention. My dogs.
I wouldn't be surprised if she did.
Oh, I'm sorry. Holy shit.
Yeah, you upset the baby. Good job.
That's in the other room, too.
Andrew, you didn't see my new cup. I'll show you the cup.
Nah, she's wilding out in her jumper. She's having fun.
My new cup came in.
Oh, good. Let's see it.
Hold on, I'll get to the screen. Okay.
When did you go get your new cup?
That's it.
Yeah, we can't read that, Michelle.
Hello.
You'll have to read it to us.
Okay. It says, what can I say? It is the Virgo way. Always thinking every day. But,
oh.
You gotta say it different, Michelle. It's ay.
Right.
No, ay. Do it quicker.
It's kind of a variation of I like you very much, but that doesn't really fit in the cup. So I what can I? Okay, so I can say it says it. I what can I say? It is the Virgo way, always thinking every day.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Didn't break. That's good.
Not till Rusty pushes it off the fucking desk.
Yeah, well, no,
I love it when they
about
do.
like they
shitty,
normally
like, cat
break
moves
before
like
they
that.
get to your hands. I'm talking about they're already broken in the fucking package.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You get these fucking asshole fucking workers that don't give a fuck. They just toss it. No, it's light. Toss it. Nothing's,
What is fragile?
I don't think they go out there. I think they go off the lightness of the package. I think that's what they do.
I don't like fragile. Let's kick it.
By the way, we still sell these cups too. This one happens to be about 3 years old. Yeah, we still sell these. So
I haven't seen that where you can buy those in her stores.
That comes a cool cup. I like that one.
And then we have,
where is that?
And then we have the North American Snow Queen one too. Well, this is the one I usually drink a copy out of.
That one's actually way cooler looking.
Don't buy her merchandise. She would never buy yours.
You can't buy it though. You can't see that cup she just held up in her store. I've not seen it. I've looked in there.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I know. For some reason, it's the store doesn't seem to show it as featured. I'll have to.
You don't need that cup anyways. It's another pointless fucking item.
I'm gonna get a World of Warcraft cup.
Michelle can buy one for you anyways, at a cheaper price. And gift it
I don't
to
have
you.
a World of Warcraft cup, but
Do they make those? We need some.
They probably do.
Maybe I'll get you guys that for Christmas. The after Christmas sale where it's 50% off. I got you, Michelle. That's where you gotta look for the deals, guys. You're gonna fall asleep eventually. Yay!
speaking of stuff, yeah, you guys. I mean, you guys have heard like last time that World of Warcraft song I did. I'm sure you heard it, Michelle. Why you want to play it again?
Oh God, Jesus, fuck, no.
Yeah, Red needs to hear his verse in there.
You have to be ultra.
There's not a lot of a verse in there. But...
Don't do it. Hey. Hey.
I don't have enough membership points for the cup yet, Andrew.
All right.
Fuck.
There's like so many variations. There's 4 variations to that song. Yeah, there's 4 variations, so could just pick one. Yeah.
No, hey.
Oh Lord. Just one if you're gonna do one, Michelle. Not a whole album.
Okay. No frustration, American Way. Selma across Azeroth.
Can you pick something to put my baby to sleep, Michelle?
What's that?
Can you pick something to put my baby to sleep? Do you have any lullabies?
I don't know if those will put baby to sleep, but it might give us some dancing shoes. Here's version 2.
I just run now, guys. Get out while you can.
Priest and fairy mage running through the trees, casting spells and laughter like a warm summer breeze. Quest to do, boss to slay, loot shining bright. Side by side in Azeroth, filking all night. Healing and fire, a magical team living the adventure, chasing a dream in the world of Warcraft. They play their part, friendship shining bright, straight from the heart. Wait, did you see that? I just one-shot that ball. Yeah, but he's keeping you alive, huh? Alright, you win this round, but only this round. Dungeons and dragons, through the dales they roam. Talking, laughing, Azeroth feels like home. Their friends joins the battle, an experienced guide. Together they conquer with him by their side. Healing and fire, a magical team living the adventure, chasing the dream in the world of Warcraft. They play their part, friendship shining bright, straight from the heart. Okay, I pulled too many again. How? I told you, don't blink in the mob. But it's fun, you two are the reason I drink mana potions. So here's to the elf and the fairy mage too. Gaining through Azeroth, their friendship is true. With banter and laughter, their bond will grow. In the heart of the game, let the good vibes flow. magical team, living the adventure, chasing a dream in the world of Warcraft. They play their part, friendship shining bright, straight from the heart. Mate, did you see that? I just one-shot that mob. Yeah, but who's keeping you alive, huh? Alright, you win this round, but only this round. Dungeons and Dragons, through the dales they roam.
Oh, God.
I like it.
Yeah. And then, of course, I like to sing the song here. It's Christmas, right?
Oh,
it
God,
certainly
another
is.
one? Oh, no.
Here's Santa Samba, just for the Christmas reason.
Snowflakes fall in the night.
She said one. What the fuck?
Boots on, feeling just right.
Some straight maker shit.
Mrs. Claus in her
Michelle,
red
you
dress,
agree to one song, Michelle?
twinkle in her eye.
What's
The
that?
North Pole's alive, time to somber tonight.
Watch that. Watch that. I don't remember the agreement, guys.
I didn't agree to that
I
contract.
don't remember what I said, guys. It was only 3
signed
minutes.
Reindeer keep the rhythm, elves keep the beat. The North Pole
I'm just gonna
dancing
keep playing my
through the
music
holiday
because I like to fucking troll people.
Candy cane swirling.
Well, I'm learning elf ears. They're actually troll ears. I'm a troll.
It's Silver Moon Radio today.
I'm the pay the troll soul.
Her feet light as air. Together they're moving without a single care.
There's not so many sambas, Christmas sambas.
Ringing, but tonight they're off duty. It's time to celebrate with some samba beauty.
Michelle, you could probably sing better than these robots.
Maybe.
I'd rather hear whale than AI.
Honestly, I'd rather hear Michelle screech than hear this.
This song I don't really know the words of that well, but because I'm still learning.
You should learn them, Michelle, and sing it yourself.
That's okay. And of course, the last one. We all know the first version of this last one, but how many have actually heard the second version of this one? Okay, here we go. This is for you guys. This is the second version of the song, which is pretty cool. So.
Okay, this is the last one. No more.
I like you very much. Hi, I think you're grand. Why is it that when I feel your touch, my heart starts to beat the band? Hi, like you to hold me tight. You are too divine. If you
I still think this is cute, even though it's kind of stupid.
the arms you're in my mind. Oh, I like your lips and I like your eyes. Would you like my hips to hips, no ties? You see the moon above. Way up in the blue. See, senor, I think I fall in love. And when I fall, I think I fall for you. I see that you're from me.
It's definitely the original Carmen Miranda version, even though it's the same lyrics.
I just need a better version of that song. It's right there.
Like you to hold me tight. You are too divine. If you wanna be in someone's arms tonight, just be sure the arms are in our mind. Oh, I like your lips and I like your eyes. Would you like my hips to hips, no ties? You
Anyway, you can catch the rest of that songs over on the You can catch the rest of those songs over on my playlist and Michelle's music, so you can just check them out. There's a lot of songs there now. There's just too many to go through. Anyway,
are you done?
Yeah, I thought it sucked too, but then the wall kind of grew on me. It's the lyrics in the song by originally written for Carmen Miranda, but it's just it's got a different rhythm to it.
It's got a poisonous rhythm.
My eardrums healing.
Michelle, you create very good ear rape.
Nah.
Yeah, she agreed.
I think that one song is kind of weird. I admit that one last song is really kind of weird.
Oh my god, you need to clip that if you're not recording. That's great. Yeah. Shava said it like Little John too. It was great.
Well, so I'm not gonna get dancing right now, but I gotta. So everybody, so we're gonna be doing a vertical in a little while. I'm gonna go ahead and fuel up and eat some breakfast. And I gotta go get the card table out of the storage bin and get that ready for tomorrow. And get a takeout bag ready to go for tomorrow, consisting of hygiene stuff and everything else, and get that packed. So I gotta get everything together for tomorrow. So I have reasons to get ready to wrap it up. It's been a good show, though. We have been covered a lot of things. So about 3 o'clock, and I'm gonna say 3 o'clock. That's conservative. 3 o'clock we'll probably have our portrait stream. So I want to thank all the panel for coming up here tonight, and I'll see you guys a little later on. Okay.
Well, okie doke.
So everybody.
Bye, everybody.
I'll see you on the side. I'll see you on the Discord, Gaming Fairy. All right. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Okay, so we had a great show. I know it kind of rushed because I got to go ahead and move everything ready to go for the trip to the land of commerce and crazy cops. You know what I mean. I know what they mean. You know what the cops are like in New York City. They are out of control, baby. Anyway, so I'll see you guys at 3 o'clock and for the vertical. And then, of course, the gaming show with Gaming Fairy will be tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. So, until then, see you a little later on, okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.
MicheleMarieDalene, I will always be there for you. Michelle, never stop believing in yourself. Go out there and show the world what you can do. Go kick some ass and have a good time doing it. I love both of you so much. I love how far you have come on YouTube.
In the summer's embrace, she finds her way. Twisting and turning, she won't let things sway. With love for the music and fire in her soul, she dances through life, her heart in control.